is your income, so I guess I'm your boss, nigga. I'ma like call and check it out and then drinking it if you got it.
She clapping, man, she know she clapping. The way you move that thing around, you making something happen. Go on, drop it low, mama, and get out on your hand. Come and get this money, mama, and do this money dance. Good up money dance, good up money dance, good up money dance. Come get this money. Good up money dance, good up money dance, good up money dance. Come get this money. No boy in this bitch, sorry mama, I had to do it. No, I got a bitch for clapping them things. Let's act stupid. I love fat asses, niggas stallions, and that's juicy. The ass be like a mountain, so I just do it. I got Bama on my side. You haters, you looking stupid. And this to the money dance, don't be mad, cause you can't do it. She clapping for me, I make it rain on her. I'm smoking properly, that's straight from California. And if she don't pop for me, dog, then I don't want her. I make her say up, that mean I done trace on her. I hit her with that llama, you she poppin' like a mama. Flow boy, you been your life, that's James nigga like Obama. She clapping, man, she know she clapping. The way you move that thing around, you making something happen. Go on, drop it low, mama, and get out on your hand. Come and get this money, mama, and do this money dance. Good up money dance, good up money dance, good up money dance. Come get this money. Good up money dance, good up money dance, good up money dance. Come get this money.
We're gonna get this thing on, man. Saturday Day CK, lock this out to World Wide Web browser, man. ATLwebradio.com. We got some of that hotness for you. My boy, Naco J. Representing ATL. Straight up stupid dumb.
Crazy. This one is stupid dumb.
Did you hear that? Said stupid dumb.
Them girls, booties be stupid dumb. Dropped out of school, not cool, but it is stupid dumb. They play my music in the club and y'all go stupid dumb. Stupid dumb. Man, this here is stupid dumb. 200,000 on the chain, now that's stupid dumb. Then you gotta give it up when they gon' come around with the big old broker guns. 200,000 on the grain, now that you stupid dumb. That money could've went to something good like you know it's college fund. 26 is sitting on rubber bands, now that's stupid dumb. Say you wanna shoot it out, it's right. Or now you sound stupid dumb. Where the hell you been? Don't you know the government got them big stupid guns? Boy, they got snipers trained to go and yeah, they shoot for fun. Better know when you hear my voice on the track, I'm going stupid dumb. And they the rappers snapping up, I slice them like Freddy Krueger, son. Too cool, chillin' like a polar bear out in the sun. Man, damn, pull your hands up, cause you was stupid dumb. Up in the strip club, them girls, booties be stupid dumb. Dropped out of school, not cool, but it is stupid dumb. They play my music in the club and y'all stupid dumb. Stupid dumb. Man, this here is stupid dumb. They run up in the strip club and girls, booties be stupid dumb. Dropped out of school, not cool, but it is stupid dumb. They play my music in the club and y'all stupid dumb. Stupid dumb. Check it out now. Maybe go on to the bullet in the belly with no prophylactic. That's stupid dumb. See how much later you gon' have a little baby pinch out. So cold every single month. You messed around and called it an STD. You was getting too freaky up in the SUV. Skinny dipping with a leg up. Then you had to big up just to give a little bit of head up. Don't really understand how I got them going stupid dumb every time they hit my songs. Damn baby, that boy sleepy stupid dumb. Walking through the bedroom with nothing but a thumb on. See him giving them the remedy up in the club whenever they wanna hit a real Mr. Killing Me. You and your partners getting super drunk all night long. Taking straight shots at the Hennessy. Now I'm going stupid dumb in a strip club, in a champagne room. Girls niggas super calm. Cause you know when the body gets stupid dumb, the way that you wobble and drop it, they make a nigga run. Anybody wanna get it on me, let me see. Something right says something me see. My name is Nat Crochet, think you can get with me now, you stupid dumb. Stupid dumb. Up in the strip club, them cuz booties be stupid dumb. That's right. Dropped out of school, not cool, but it is stupid dumb. Come on. They play my music in the club and y'all go stupid dumb. Say what? Stupid dumb. Man, this here is stupid dumb. Up in the strip club, them cuz booties be stupid dumb. Dropped out of school, not cool, but it is stupid dumb. They play my music in the club and y'all go stupid dumb. Stupid dumb. Man, this here is stupid dumb. When they hit my song, they say, Coach, hey, yo, flow is stupid dumb. 10-bedroom mansion on that hill, now that's stupid dumb. You gotta billion in the bank, I call it super funds. That hit game is immaculate, I call it super tongue. Spend $500,000 on your car, now that's stupid dumb. I don't give a damn how much money you got, it's still stupid, son. Look at the way she walk, that thing jiggling, it's looking stupid dumb. Some of these rappers acting tough and sweeter than honey buns. Running around with boys on the down low like that R. Kelly song. That bass coming through speakers, hitting hard, stupid dumb. Man, I chew these rappers up and spit them out like bubble gum. But I gotta understand, it's still stupid dumb. Up in the strip club, I does, but that's stupid dumb. Dropped out of school, not cool, but it is stupid dumb. They play my music and they do it, I'm just stupid dumb. Stupid dumb.
Oh yeah, it's Atlwebradio.com. Your cyber DJ, the CK, man. Keeping it pumping for you, man. I got a cat, man, that checked in last week from Miami, Florida, man. Did real big things here with ATL Web Radio. We're going to bring it back. He dropped the t-shirts off, man. We've been putting that music out the street. This right here is your boy, Fresher. Got the kush.
Fresh got the good, fresh got good, fresh got good, fresh got good. See, I got dimes, I got loves, keep on vibes. I ain't got no vibes. I got quarters, I got halves, I got O's. Fresh got the kush for the low. FGK, raw. FGK, what's up? 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 But who you telling? Walk up in my crib, shit, that's all you smellin'. I got sour, I got Hindu, I got mango, I got melon. Got to keep it in it, that's no sevens, I be sellin'. I'm just thinking about that money, I just made a bunch. I'm just thinking about that money, I ain't looking up. Lil' mama said she's flying for a sack, so I put one in her hands and I put one in her lap. So I put one in her hands and I put one in her lap. So I put one in her hands and I put one in her lap. See, I got dimes, I got dubs, 3.5. I ain't got no fives. I got quarters, I got halves, I got O's. Pressure got the kush for the low. FGK, FGK, what's up? FGK, FGK, what's up? FGK, FGK, what's up? FGK, FGK. See, I got sour for the hour, I got medic for the headache. If you need it, then I bring it. Whoop, whoop, paramedic, that's a little real good. Break that shit and roll it up, like that shit get high as fuck. But you can't get high as up. This fine ass, let me fly into the finest with a fine ass. Fast in from fiction, get Franklin's from fashion. Look, my designer says she's flying for a sack, so I put one in her hands and I put one in her lap. So I put one in her hands and I put one in her lap. So I put one in her hands and I put one in her lap. See, I got dimes, I got doors, 3.5. I ain't got no fives. I got quarters, I got halves, I got O's. Pressure got the kush for the low. FGK, FGK, what's up? FGK, FGK, what's up? FGK, FGK, what's up? FGK, FGK, what's up?
We're gonna throw it all the way down for y'all choppers and screwers. Fresh in the building with the kush. Let's get it. Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up.
I got dimes, I got girls, 3.5. I ain't got no fives. I got quarters, I got halves, I got O's. Pressure got the kush, pressure got the kush. FGK, FGK,
Yeah, man.
What's up?
Got a brand new record, man. It's called Everything. ATLwebradio.com, bringing the hottest of the hot. You already know, man. You like inside the right spot, man. Saturday night heat.
everything. I put that on everything. I'ma chase this money. I put that on everything. I'ma stack these hundreds. I put that on everything, on everything, on everything. I put that on everything, on everything, on everything. I put that on everything. If I meet your girl, I'm a bagger. I put that on everything. These niggas shocking my swagger. I put that on everything, on everything. I'ma chase this money. I'ma stack them hundreds. I put that on everything. I'ma blow my mirror. My gas tasting like berry. My dress game go safari. If I'm too turned, then I'm sorry. If my bitch bad, that's normal. You might catch the driving some foreign. I'm on everything. I hop out with my shirt off and gun showing. Just before probation, I'm still strapped for the occasion. So watch the shit that you do to me, cause I ain't scared to catch a violation. I'm on everything, they jacking me. I'm on everything, they can't copy me. And your bitch, she loving me. She chillin' with Louis, that's why your chrome niggas ain't with her. On everything, on everything. I put that on everything, on everything, on everything. I put that on everything. I'ma chase this money. I put that on everything. I'ma stack these hundreds. I put that on everything, on everything, on everything. I put that on everything, on everything, on everything. I put that on everything. If I meet your girl, I'm a bagger. I put that on everything. These niggas shocking my swagger. I put that on everything.
Man, I ain't gon' lie, I need to take this round shit serious, cause I can't sell drugs forever, and a plug ain't gon' last forever. Most of these rappers whack as hell, and I put that shit on everything. I'ma get this bread and let it stick, and I put that on my mama's name. I'm trying to be a rich cause I'm the only ones that stand out. They say I need to exercise, I just work that money out. Talk shit and I'ma do you. I'm a problem child like Junior. I only regret I got it, I ain't killed you. This is on Twitter and Instagram. I got real niggas that follow me. I don't fear nobody but God, and only God he'll see. So y'all motherfuckers better feel me. I put that shit on everything.
On everything, on everything. I put that on everything, on everything, on everything. I put that on everything. I'ma chase this money. I put that on everything. I'ma stack these hundreds. I put that on everything, on everything, on everything. I put that on everything, on everything, on everything. I put that on everything. If I meet your girl, I'm a bagger. I put that on everything. These niggas shocking my swagger. I put that on everything, on everything. On everything, cause I can't take the best. On everything, they can't grab me. And I'm running to the best.
Yeah, man. Shout out to that boy, man. That's that brand new everything. We gonna get ready to rock with my boy Smoke. Dirty. Shout out to the whole Grammy Society, man. Shout out to my man Ballistic. We getting it in Atlwebradio.com Saturday night.
Baby, let's get this paper. Let's get this money, baby, right now. Fall in love later. Before I build the fingers in the sky, mother, these haters. Either you gon' ride or you gon' slide, baby, the you and I, baby, the you and I. Baby, we can get this money together. Baby, me and you go all the way to the top. Baby, I can't do that all by myself, baby. There's no limit, we ain't gotta stop. Fidelity. Without your homeboys, I never could relate. Yes, bros over home, but not over your man. Put your niggas before you want me, you end up betrayed. Cause February won't March, but April, May. A woman that don't ask for deserves it all. Cause loyal priceless, a fortune in your draw. Strong like palm trees, she beaten but never breaks. This stands right back up when the storm bleeds. My ex is beautiful but broke, I had to lose her. You shorty had a fat ass, but a flat future. Falling in love is easy, but getting money ain't. No shortcuts with me the long way. My bunny, I can be your Clyde. Baby, let's get this paper. Let's get this money, baby, right now. Fall in love later. Before I build a fingers in the sky, mother, these haters. Either you gon' ride or you gon' slide, baby. It's you and I, baby. It's you and I. Baby, we can get this money together. Baby, me and you go all the way to the top. Baby, I can't do that all by myself, baby. Baby, there's no limit, we ain't gotta stop. Fidelity. I gave you my real, so what you gon' give me? Your money, I got money, pay me back in loyalty. Won't let snakes slithering up on us like Eve did. Real women, people's phony friends before he see this. Loyalty is everything, L-I-E. Know the truth won't set you free, but still you better not lie to me. I got your front, you got my back. Brush him off, get the hate off. We got him like a booger, taste the liquor salt. My secrets are your secrets, you never bring it out. The police pull us, you stuff what's illegal in your crowd. Let's go be rich together, I can be broke alone. Loyalty's royalty, put on the crown, sit on the throne. My bunny, I can be your Clyde. Baby, let's get this paper. Let's get this money, baby, right now. Fall in love later. Before I build the fingers in the sky, mother, these haters. Either you gon' ride or you gon' slide, baby. It's you and I, baby. It's you and I. Baby, we can get this money together. Baby, me and you go all the way to the top. Baby, I can't do that all by myself, baby. Baby, there's no limit, we ain't gotta stop. Fidelity.
Talk to me, nigga. You know that's why I like to hear, nigga. What you in this time, Roski?
In a spider, cause I ain't got a drop. Rolling cookie blunts, I ain't got a drop. All these hoes, I'm about to make a thought list. Had them shooters come and clear your whole project. Play with me, man, down when the shots fired. Came up, center stones, call it rock. Yeah, I know about the money, I'm about mine. Spit 10, either you or that wise line. Trinidad, yeah, nigga, rock a lot of gold. NCAA, I'm pouring up a Final Four. Getting money, get the regular and buy the low. I want 11, I ain't talking patent leather Joe. 10 for the exchange as a 50 ball. I be looking for them birds like a chicken hawk. New chain in a bin, I done spend it for. Hit a jug, now I'm about to put my cities in my chain. Everybody just dance. Mirror on 40s by the club, just swing. Got a lot of game, I can fuck you and your best friend. Spend a lot of money while you living over chump time. Living over chump time. Girl, you working over chump time. Them niggas making chump time. Girl, you living over chump time. You still making chump 10 bands, red trues on the weekend. Rose gold bottles, we don't drink gin. Got the shooters on text, nigga, read this. Need the shooters return, hit reset. Blocks get fucked up, have them reshift. Recook, re-rap, nigga, remix. Samuel is so good, fiends relapse. I'm the hair weave killer, yeah, I beat tracks. Love the way the ice clear, different color stuff. No internet, I came up over underscore. Looking for me, boy, you better turn your fucking soul. Drop the work in the pot like a cannonball. Charge a nigga 5S like an iPhone. Take a bitch off a wink, that's a knockout. Weighing sips of the kush with my eyes closed. White trues, white buff with the bass up. Chain ear ranges, dance. Mirror on 40s by the club, just swing. Got a lot of game, I can fuck you and your best friend. Spend a lot of money while you living over chump time. Living over chump time. Girl, you working over chump time. Them niggas making chump time. Girl, you living over chump time. Working over chump. You still making chump time.
That boy Cassius.
Shouts out to all my work. Shouts out to all my twerking. All work, no play, getting money. We get into the I got that new Birkin. Yeah, my phone swag. It is so big, yeah, right. It is so lit, don't mess with you, babe. Wrong. It's good, it's delicious. He said he wanna I told him do that this shit. All the fellas on me, on my phone, it's red, rich, red, oh yeah. She working, girl, why? Yeah, she working, girl, why? Bird dog, it's all about the dollar. Yeah, stay so fresh, make you wanna holler. Get money, word is subject, I be a scholar. Now watch me do it with no hand.
Yeah.
Hey, no hand, got your man poppin' bang.
Yeah.
Bang, no hand, get it in a handstand. Oh yeah, run it, I don't need a running man. She working.
Shout out to my girl Posh Blanco.
She working.
Make sure you follow on Twitter at Posh House.
She working. Girl, what? All my 9 to 5 be work. Going to school, yeah, and you getting to the riches. Work. If you in the trap and you cooking, work. If you slide down the pole and you breaking, work.
Yeah, man. Work, girl, work. Oh yeah. one time for your mind. It's Cyber DJ CK, Atlwebradio.com. We like to decide your World Wide Web browsers, man. I want to let everybody know the phone lines are wide open. You can feel free to hit me up. 404-919-9363. I am coming at you from an earlier time tonight, man. We're itching from 6 to 9 tonight. I know y'all used to seeing the Saturday Night Heat show from 9 to 12, man, and rocking into the early morning with us, but a little bit has changed, so we're going to swing this thing back 3 hours, and we're going to hit you in the air from 6 to 9 each and every Saturday with the Saturday Night Heat show. Also, my main man, the Graveyard Cowboy, is back, and myself, Cowboy, and the lovely Miss Karen Michelle, along with my brother, AJ, did a knockdown welcome back party for the Cowboy last night, and I just gotta say it once again, man. The Cowboy is back. Graveyard is back in the building, man. Each and every Thursday from 9 to 11, right here on Atlanta's only web radio, Atlwebradio.com, man. Cyber DJ CK locked in, and I'm not stopping. Make sure y'all follow us on Twitter at ATLWebRadio, man. We're taking pictures at Instagram at ATLWebRadio, man. And as well on Facebook, man. Follow us on ATLWebRadio Live, man. Also, all my Google folks out there, all my folks out there that got that Google Play Store on their cell phone, their Android phone, man. Go and download the brand new ATL Web Radio Live application. That's right, you can get it right on your cell phone, and you can listen to everything that's going on live right here. Also, I just found out Ustream has an app that you can get on the Androids, and you can actually watch us anywhere in the world right here at ATL Web Radio live in living color, man. We're going to keep this thing popping. I got my man Uncle James coming through with my boy Skip, you know what I'm saying, Shank, and of course, you know what I'm saying, we got some hot topics coming through. I got a young lady by the name of T. She got a new magazine. We're going to tell you all about that. And as well, I got my boy Swoop checking in from the south side, and he's bringing us a special little gift. They call him Lil Swoop. His son is in the game now, doing his thing now. So we're going to let him shine and, you know what I'm saying, recline at the ATL Web Radio website, radio station, baby. With that being said, I want everybody to strap their seatbelts on and get ready for one hell of a ride, because ATL Web Radio about to take you there, man. Right about now, we about to get in with my boy Skip. This right here is his last record before the one we're going to drop tonight. And this right here is Somebody Better Tell Them. Y'all keep it locked, man. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Tune in or be tuned down.
You kill my buzz. No beat, don't see what you cuz. She's giving us this kind of love. Let you be right. Somebody better tell them. Somebody better tell them. So we gon' do it a little different tonight. Y'all gon' have a good time by the end of the night. Cause we kicking out everybody that's trying to mess up the party. I pour a couple Bacardi and let's get it all started. I'm kinda hot right now. Baby, come show me what you got right now. I see a man sitting in the crowd looking foul like he wanna shut it down, but not right now. I wanna shut it down, but not right now. In a world club, moving and grooving. Ain't nobody fighting, ain't nobody shooting. Look to the left, man, she choosing. Stumbling, going off the goose. In the club, I feel my buzz. No beat, don't do what you cuz. Not this kind of love. Let's be right. Somebody better tell them. Somebody better tell them.
Shout out to all my Aries.
You can tell them buzz. Now can't you see me love? All I wanna do is hurt. Baby, keep it right there. Right there, right there. Hold up, we can pull up. Get a couple shots, drink until you throw up. You know what? I'ma go nuts, and we gon' party hard till the sun come up. But somebody better warn and make this the last one. I'm tryna have fun. While you come around tryna dumb it down, we don't care how you gun sound with 100 rounds. It's over 100 females here. They wanna be thugs, we don't need them here. Tell me what you came for. To look cool and start with your look right, bro. Club, I feel my buzz. We don't play club. Just giving up this love.
Somebody tell them. What the world is scared. Big hit, she killed on this one. We gon' do it. We gon' do it. Club, I feel my buzz. Don't be cuz. Sleeping out this club. Somebody better tell her. Club, I feel my buzz. No, we don't be cuz. Sleeping out this club. Somebody tell him.
One more time for your mind. That's my boy Skip coming in tonight, man. He's got his partner Shank coming through. Of course, Uncle Jam's coming through, man. So somebody better tell me what's going down on Saturday night heat tonight, man. Please believe it. Shout out to your #1 record right now, rocking on Atlwebradio. My boy is Collab, Space Queen.
And I'm going out of space because that's where I belong. I'm going space queen. I'm so high. 13, we astronaut. I'm on a spaceship and I'm going out of space because that's where I belong. I'm on a space queen. I'm so high. 13, we astronaut.
I'm on a spaceship, shuttle ship, airplane, all that. 757 jet and I don't plan on coming back. They say that I'm an astronaut cause I be on that Pluto. Orange crush, legal bud, firm good, taste good. When times get hard, I just pick up that car with solid bags. And little E-man come down with the AK-47 and all that 40. And you know that car malicious, keep a smile up on that boy face. I like that ice 2000 up, it's freaking up the whole place.
E.T. Marvin and Martian. You probably won't believe me, but we all probably cousins. They say hop in a spaceship and hit the start button. Don't need no space car, can't leave, just gotta start bumping. And I need somebody to please go tell the stars I'm coming. And I'm passing them up, going farther than any of the stars that fuck me. Now I'm seeing ish that I ain't never really seen in my life. Ain't gotta worry about the police messing with me, trying to read me my rights.
And I'm going out of space because that's where I belong. I'm on a space queen. I'm so high. 13, we astronaut. I'm on a spaceship and I'm going out of space because that's where I belong. I'm on a space queen. I'm so high. 13, we astronaut.
I'm not the type to get it by this from your boo. No, I don't wanna hit your spell. Sorry, you can't hit my cell. No, I don't wanna hit your spell. Sorry, you can't hit my cell. I would go and get my bed. Baby, having it good. Hit me on that late night tip. I be smoking it good. I be running them how. Country plus some hood.
I'm on a spaceship and I'm going out of space because that's where I belong. I'm on a space queen. I'm so high. 13, we astronaut. I'm on a spaceship and I'm going out of space because that's where I belong.
Oh yeah.
Space queen. I'm so high. 13, we astronaut.
Welcome everybody. My name is Dex J and you in tune to some classic stuff right now.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the boy Dex J, man. This right here is a song dedicated to Atlwebradio, ATL's finest.
Go ahead and show them why your ATL's finest, my nigga.
I'm sipping on that purple. I'm lurking, fuck with nothing but these niggas in my circle. If I'm the first, my hammer bust like bumps around the pussy of a junkie who got HIV with pus coming out her cervix in surgery. Mosquito bumps on my trigger finger, I'm thinking way to get rich. I got damn hold it to tequila drink. When the pussy sitting on that clip, I got 9 apples in the refrigerator and it's sitting next to my grill. Got a bag of grass in the butter tray, you can get it 500 zip. Okay, I'm too good, I got 5 roaches and rats while I pay my rent. Now in the ashtray, I got 5 roaches and they filled up with this shit. I got coke cases, 7 deadlies and dope cases. Heaven help me, got no facial and probation, just ain't helped it. Got a job and child support, it ain't helped me. Probation, got revoked, I fucked around, went back to court and them hoes killed me. Did time in the chain gang, that shit whipped me. Baby mama, she full of drum, she got killed me. And goddamn, that shit killed me.
I appreciate you, homie. Much love. What I want you to do right now is just switch your attention to myself. They call me Mr. Distraction. And I'm about to show you why real quick. ATL's finest, like you do. I'ma go in, try to get me a plug. Y'all hoes know what I'm capable of. Son of a gun, shit, I was made for a slug. Energy ain't wanna raise for a blood. Boy, I sting like a bee, I was made for a buzz. Hop on the track, make it do what it does. I'm that crack, my favorite drug. Stacy get naked for a hug, it's a bud. I be on my phone, down, don't roll, pyro. When I'm going home, they strong on me. When I roll low key, when I send a police up to the back shoe. But get what? I ain't really doing nothing I ain't used to. The only thing brand new was a shoe fool. Summertime blue jays, wintertime black boots. In the south, I'm around like a fruit dude. This is a underrated collaboration with a couple 5 niggas from the south. You can bubble when you wanna ride out. You get a niggas attention to spend it when I run my mouth. Especially if it looks good and it look good. And you can go ahead and throw it in the thing. I'ma rap till I can't think. So when I draw a bang, you should thank me later. Tell me what you think about a player now. All y'all niggas get crunk in here, get stomped in here. Be damn with a little bit of punk in here. Give a little nigga the ball and watch a player get dropped in here. This is down, A-Town up. For the police and all that stuff. Ain't this what they been asking for? The classic stuff you can have. Thank you, thank you. As I say goodbye, I would like you to switch your attention one more time for me. Last but not least, the man from across the street, one of my personal favorites, my man Bobby Creek was hanging on.
Creek water!
Is why I'm here, and for them I will die right here. If anybody feel like they wanna disagree, you can try right here and lie right here. See, me and my folk been broke, got money, been real low, got high right here. I get bread, so I break bread to help my people get by right here. Okay, the A, home of the bread, home of the trap, home of the J, home of the pimps, players, hustlers. You can get money in so many ways that you can go broke, fuck with a stripper, cause they go down, something like zipper. And don't fuck around with them young boys, cause they will knock you out your slipper. Cool, I stay down like 10, still in the street like 10. Me and my pockets off the web, gon' dope up out my way. Get to the money, even if it's by cold. Fuck with the money, they can go cold. So this bank, take little bank does not be low right here. Right? Y'all let niggas get out my light. Got a couple hoes on rock my mic. If this my day, then that's my night. I'm a motherfucking winner, nigga, that's my life. And that's not hype, and that's no lie. If you put them, that don't die. Love is the reason we in this bitch. I can't think of a plane that won't fly.
Bobby Creek, much love, brother. Pass on.
Oh yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I know y'all feel the groove right there, man. If y'all feel the groove, man, go on and holler at me in the chat room. Or you can give me a call live, 449199363. That right there was ATL's finals by my boy Dex J, Big Gee, and as well Bobby Creekwater, man. Haha, you already know it, Dex. We about to take it from the ATL straight to the bottom, West Palm Beach. You already know what it is, man. Turn it up. It's that Riviera swing, baby. Hey! Yeah! Turn it up!
Let me see you work that thing and bounce it for me. Let me see you work that thing and bounce it for me.
Hold on, man. Y'all motherfuckers gotta get crunk, man. This that motherfucking West Palm Beach Riviera motherfucking swing, man. Y'all turn up for this shit, man. Let's go.
Bounce it for me. Let me see you work that thing and bounce it for me. Let me see you work that thing and bounce it for me. Let me see you work that thing and bounce it for me. Let me see you work that thing and bounce it for me. For me.
watching it, the way she moved, them tattoos had me glued to her movement. Took off them bottles, then she hit the throttle. All the new red bottles, popping like 10 bottles. She was tired of these 10 models, packing on 10 mollies. She climbed up that pole, did that, turned up the border. It was over that point in, everybody in the place tuned in. Then she slid down that pole, bust her spit by them ends. It was nasty as she says when her homegirl joined in. I had great balls with nose on, that ass was rapping. Boy, that scene was slow from rising. Had it ass straight bouncing, had the big still from my hand. She skeeted like so hard and goddamn. Bounce that ass, 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 bounce that ass. Let me see you put that thing and bounce it for me. Let me see you put that thing and bounce it for me. Let me see you put that thing and bounce it for me. Let me see you work that thing and bounce it for me.
Oh yeah, big shouts out to the boy Mr. Anderson. That right there is that bouncing for me. We about to take the shot down. 7 p.m. The mogul life. It's going down.
After this mighty mogul interview, let's make it a great night. Me and you can get a room. The moral of the story is I'm really into you. Yeah, what you finna do, shawty? What you finna do? Yeah, what you finna do, shawty? What you finna do? Yeah, what you finna do, shawty? What you finna do? I'm really into you. Yes, me and you can get a room.
She walked past the table. I was getting bottle service. Excuse me, miss, I'm just loving how your body's working. Where's your man, good friend? I'm inquiring if somebody's lurking. I was just getting some ass. Now my night's got a purpose. Just let me use your phone. Ain't nothing wrong with mine either. I'll try my best not to do you wrong, but then I'll do you right and beach. BG down like every day's Easter. Pretty face headlining, skirt promoting the hell out of that feature. LSB voice, I'm eager. She sips Chris, I'm off Ace and Brown. She says she wants to take me down. I reply, let's make it now. She plumb fake and says she has a king. I tell her I'll soon take the crown, but you ain't gotta replace him now, or really ever, baby. It's whatever. The name's 7, cause I keep several. I'm living that mogul life, but that's easy to see. The baddest hottie in the party, and she's leaving with me. I told her,
here's the demonstration, we ain't debating, it's getting late and I'm on you. After this minor mogul interview, let's make it a great night. Me and you can get a room. The moral of the story is I'm really into you. Yeah, what you finna do, shawty? What you finna do? Yeah, what you finna do, shawty? What you finna do? Yeah, what you finna do, shawty? What you finna do? I'm really into you. Yes, me and you can get a room.
Next evening, another grand event. The last one led to a great night, and me catching a late flight. That's a perk of being CEO. I call the stewardess who's never met anyone like me before, and now she's in the Matrix, not the one they needed Neo for. The pilot playing Neo low. She Miss Independent. I keep it trill. I'm so unique, one in a trillion. Welcome to Chicago. My new thing doubles as a model. Really classy, only drinks at restaurants, no bottles. I'm just loving how you fit in that. I spit it G, she spit it back. I got her back. Make sure that her and her people cool, body, brain, and heart. Just keep me and you. She's a fashionista, devastating diva. I killed the stage, she bought the bar at the Red Kiefer. And she just happened to be the baddest hottie in this party, so she's leaving with me.
Now here's the demonstration, we ain't debating, it's getting late and I'm on you. After this minor mogul interview, let's make it a great night. Me and you can get a room. The moral of the story is I'm really into you. Yeah, what you finna do, shawty? What you finna do? Yeah, what you finna do, shawty? What you finna do? Yeah, what you finna do, shawty? What you finna do? I'm really into you. Yes, me and you can get a room.
holding me so tight. You make love to my eardrums all night. Just sweet talk me, baby. Just sweet talk me tonight. Yeah, when I get you in the zone and it feels right. Just wanna keep you all alone, yeah, you be mine. Sweet talk me, baby. Just sweet talk me tonight.
Long is the in a sarcastic way. She may not feel what I have to say, and I know how you feel. You want things from me, and you know it's for me. Saying the sweetest things you ever hear in your ear.
The way you holding me so tight. You make love to my eardrums all night. Just sweet talk me, baby. Just sweet talk me tonight. Yeah, when I get you in the zone and it feels right. Just wanna keep you all alone, yeah, you be mine. Sweet talk me, baby. Just sweet talk me tonight.
Ain't got that good dream. L-O-V-E, make it OD. Icicle on my toes, call it cold feet. Cause I'm willing, should I go? Yeah, you know me. Now I'm single again, hopefully you're lonely. I say you one of the best bitches I ever seen. Ali, call me Ali. Now you wanna be the head nigga in I see you get the sweet talk. Country girl calling me Paul. I love everything about you, I'ma eat it all. Some of y'all, I'ma keep her on that Tylenol. That medicine, cause she know I got that cure dog. And she gon' fall in love, I'ma call her my girl. Full body on the road, yeah, call me a stud. Yeah, I'ma beat her down and every chance I get it in. Call my K, yeah, she wanna be your friend.
Holding me so tight. You make love to my eardrums all night. Just sweet talk me, baby. Just sweet talk me tonight. Yeah, when I get you in the zone and it feels right. Just wanna keep you all alone, yeah, you be mine. Sweet talk me, baby. Just sweet talk me tonight.
I'm familiar with this game, yes. Honestly, I ain't never played it. You wanna get it in your low end. All you wanna know, can I back up what I'm saying? We all know what game is. And no, I'm not gassing, but my petrol low. All I wanna know is how you got that ass in. So I give them more sweet talk. Never mind what they say, you know the street talk. And I'm not from ATL, I give a straight house. But I'm from the Peach State, and she love my walk. And I feel like Cool Breeze back in 94. And I college Paul, I'm from Alamo. G-A-G-A, and she love my ways. Still this butter, what you wanna call it? Podcast.
Oh yeah. It's Atlwebradio.com. Yours truly, the cyber DJ, the CK.
Sweet talk me, baby. Just sweet talk me tonight. Yeah, when I get you in the zone and it feels right. Just wanna keep you all alone, yeah, you be mine. Sweet talk me, baby. Just sweet talk me tonight.
Yeah. Hey man, I gotta give big shouts out to my boy Quantity Cash, man. He back on the lockdown, man. But you know what I'm saying? One time for your mind, free Quantity Cash. This right here. That move. You already know what to do, man. Cyber DJ the CK.
I know you nigga want me dead. That's so many and I said, fuck a circle, cause Lord T don't come in shapes. Just because we talk, that don't mean we date. But since we talking, let me tell you all the shit I hate. I ain't a liar, and don't do that, that's straight you lie. You still, you kid, no broke, I had to deal, with the chill, I had to chill. And I don't touch the work, but I get it off. If I'm broke, then I'm running off. Your loss, niggas get some fame, any nigga change. And you don't own a pistol, so shoot him not your name. If this is not your lane, you fucking up the game. Broke niggas, blood off, real boss maintain it out. Move like a boss and I think like a drug dealer. Good like the Navy SEAL in the heart of a thug nigga. Pockets of a hustler in the pain of a broke nigga. Man of a God, just to even out the eyes. I know these niggas want me dead. Put some money on my head. Move like a boss and I think like a drug dealer. Man of a God, just to even out the eyes. You can't pull my whole car, cause I don't got one. I used to drive my whole car, but now I got one. When you grind it so hard, it's the outcome. And a nigga might be a pussy, but I am not one. I'ma do what I gotta do, this me every day. And I ain't got no point to prove, cause they know it's straight. I've been in shootouts, so I'm to the schoolhouse. Nigga wanna act, no Apollo, nigga get booed out. Hey, yeah, we remix you over here, no studio. Now I never fall in love with a group of yeah, turn the show into a movie. Real nigga to look, fake nigga wanna shoot me, but I move like a boss and I think like a drug dealer. Good like the Navy SEAL in the heart of a thug nigga. Pockets of a hustler in the pain of a broke nigga. I never got just to even out the eyes. I know you nigga want me dead. Put some money on my head. Move like a boss and think like a drug dealer. I never got just to even out the eyes.
Oh yeah, Atlwebradio.com. You like inside? The Saturday Night Heat Show going a little early tonight, man. We're doing it from 6 to 9. I got some of my family in the building checking in, man. Uncle Jansen brought the Meatcap group on through, man. You already know. Let me get that mic up for you, boy. What's happening with your Skip?
What's good with it, bruh? Naptown, we in the building. What's happening,
yes,
Atlanta?
Sir. Man, it's a pleasure once again to have you here with me, man. What's been going on since the last time we was able to bump heads, brother?
We've been traveling, man. I've been working on this brand new single, and it's going down. Meatcap is working, man. Harder than anybody you can name, man. You feel me?
Okay, that's what's up, man. So, I know the last time we hooked up, man, you cats were in town checking out a Atlanta event, man, and y'all was doing some networking and things. What do y'all got going on this weekend, man? What y'all doing in A this weekend, bro?
Yesterday we came down Thursday for the Slum and Beats event. You know, they had a seminar and they had a showcase later on last night, you know, so we came out for that and we came to mess with you, of course, man. Gotta show love every time we come to Atlanta.
No doubt, man. So how y'all liking it this time around, man?
I love it, man. The weather feels perfect to me. I love it.
I'm talking about them. What you think about them peaches, boy?
I just seen a couple at Lennox, man. They looking good.
Oh yeah,
as always.
Most definitely, man. So, for those that don't know you, Skip, man, you know we've been rocking to Somebody Better Tell Them for a little while now, man.
Yes, sir.
It's definitely one of our favorites around these parts, man. But tell me a little bit about yourself, man. Give them a worldwide introduction, man.
I go by the name of Skip, formerly known as Lil Skip. You can follow me on Twitter, SKYPP317. The same as on Instagram. You can add me on Facebook. My fan page is SKYPP. I'm just from Indianapolis, Indiana, young and trying to get it, man. A part of the Meatcap team. Uncle Jams, what's up? I appreciate you so much for everything you do for us, man. It's all love this way. And I rock with ATL till the wheels fall off.
No doubt. That's what's up, bro. So, you up in here, man, with a brand new record, working a brand new single. What's the motivation on this new single, bro?
The brand new single releases April the 22nd. It is called Unsung Heroes. I just leaked the title out like an hour ago, you know. So it's called Unsung Heroes. It's featuring my buddy Zach Thomas, and it has contributed vocals from my lady overseas. Her name is Red Indra. She's from London. And I also have my next single. She will be featured on it officially. But this Unsung Hero song, bro, is so amazing, man. It's so inspirational.
Okay.
People are gonna love it. I know for a fact they are.
In itself, man, just sounds like something that'll push you on up. Slide that back on up, bro. Slide it back on up and just push it on down just a little bit. Yeah.
Got you.
Okay. Yeah. So Unsung Heroes, man. Are you what are you actually depicting in the Unsung Heroes? Who are you pointing at when you're speaking about these unsung heroes, brother?
The song overall is for everybody who feels like they're changing the world or trying to change the world, but it's unsung. People who do things, or people who don't even expect anything back. They just do it for the love. Right. You know, and in my case, in my verses, I rapped about how people love club music, they love music, but what happens when the love is gone and the clubs are closed? What do you listen to?
Okay.
Like what do you turn to? You feel me? So it's inspirational, man, trying to get people to open their eyes up and quit being blinded by what the media is feeding them, you know?
No doubt.
I do it for the people who do it for the love and not for the money, basically.
Okay, that's what's up. I can dig that, man. So, with that being said, man, I rocked the record a little early, man. But I'm going to rock the record that we've been rocking for a while. The one they're used to one time, folks, so they can get another brief taste of Skip, and then we're gonna come back at him. We're gonna hit him with the brand new, man. I want you to stick in with me, brother, and just kind of share some of your thoughts. I'm also going to have a little cipher at the end of this thing here, man. So I'm gonna put your boys to the test. You know what I'm saying? So get your heads right, man. I got the resident hard head in here with me too. So you know what I'm saying? They're gonna just be y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do it from Naptown to the A-Town tonight. So please believe it, man. But I would like for you, brother, to first off shoot everybody to Twitter one more time and then introduce that somebody better tell them, man.
You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram, SKYPP317. That's Skip317. And this is my latest single, Somebody Better Tell Them, featuring D Hits. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
I'ma drink, hit the club. Ain't letting you kill my buzz. No beat, no feed you cuz she's giving us this kind of love. Let's be right. Somebody better tell them. Somebody better tell them. So we gon' do it a little different tonight. Y'all gon' have a good time by the end of the night. Cause we kicking out everybody that's trying to mess up the party. I pour a couple Bacardi and let's get it all started. I'm kinda hot right now. Baby, come and show me what you got right now. I see your man sitting in the crowd looking foul like he wanna shut it down, but not right now. He wanna shut it down, but not right now. You know what a club, moving and grooving. Ain't nobody fighting, ain't nobody shooting. Look to the left, man, she choosing. Stumbling, going off the goose. In the club, I feel my buzz. Don't be you cuz she's giving us this kind of love. Let's be right. Somebody better tell them. Somebody better tell them. You can tell them buzz. Now can't you see they love? All I wanna do is hurt. Right there. Hold up, we can pull up. Get a couple shots, drink it till you throw up. You know what? I'ma go nuts, and we gon' party hard till the sun come up. But somebody better warn and make this the last one. I'm tryna have fun. Go around tryna dumb it down. We don't care how you doing sound with 100 rounds. It's over 100 females here. They wanna be thugs, we don't need them here. Tell me what you came from. To look cool, what's up with you look right, bro? Club, I feel my buzz. We gon' take cuz she's giving us this love. Let's be right. Somebody better tell them. Somebody better tell them. Somebody tell them. What the world is scared tonight. The hit she killed on this one. We gon' do it tonight. We gon' do it tonight.
Your ass don't get up and move when you hear this one right here, man. You got a motherfucking motherfucking problem?
Somebody better tell that.
Somebody tell her.
No, we don't be somebody better tell that. Somebody tell them.
Yeah. Cyber DJ the CK locked inside your World Wide Web browser with my boy Skip.
Yes, sir.
Skip, man, that's a hell of a record right there, man.
I really appreciate it, man.
I gotta tell you, man, I like I said during the record, if a motherfucker don't get up and just move and groove to that, it's a problem with him, man. You know what I'm saying?
And to go along with it is a positive vibe too, man. So hope y'all love it.
No doubt, man. So I know you've been moving and grooving, man, doing all kind of work, man. I know just following the Facebook of the good brother Uncle Jams, man. You guys have been all over. Just doing your thing, man. Tell us about some of the most recent things, and then some of the stuff you got coming up, bro.
Well, recently we did a TV show / reality show called Take It to the Stage that took place in Cincinnati, Ohio. Okay. And we opened up for Drew Hill, Johnny Gill, and 112 back-to-back nights, Indianapolis and Cincinnati. Awesome. We opened up for Avant in Indianapolis.
Hold on. Let's stop right there. How was that for you, brother?
Oh, that was nice, man. The experience is always good to open up for people like that, to get the crowd to rock with us and to see what kind of feedback we can get from our music.
Were you able to get any kind of personal interaction?
Oh yeah, at the beginning we asked for love and they gave us a lot of love, and at the end we did our bow, and they showed a lot of love. After every song, when a break came in, they clapped for us. They showed love.
Beautiful, man.
They definitely showed love, man. Coming up, we have one of the biggest shows we'll be doing in Louisville at the KFC Kentucky Yum Center. Okay. And we're opening up for superstars like Babyface, Tony Braxton, Anthony Hamilton, people like that. Wow. So that's going to be a very, very, very big opportunity, and I'm excited for that.
Man, you got to have some really strong people in your corner to make moves like that,
it's
bro.
It's all about Uncle Jams, man.
You know what I'm saying? You got to have some really strong people around you to do shit like that, bro.
It's all about Uncle Jams and me, Cat, man. He shows so much love, man, and we really appreciate it, man. I don't think you understand how much we appreciate him sometimes.
Yeah. Well, I want to kind of talk business for a second, man, because that's a very important thing you just said there, man. A lot of guys out here, man, they work with individuals, man, and sometimes they aren't the right individuals, but you guys are blessed. You are blessed to work with not only a seasoned veteran, but as well, man, somebody that cares about producing and providing for the public good music.
Exactly.
And that's a blessing, man. That's a blessing, brother.
It really is, man. Every day I think about it at least once. Like, man, this opportunity is surreal sometimes. I just sit back, because I get so close to him, I forget exactly, you feel me, what he does and who he is. And I just sit back like, man, this is surreal. People would love to be in this position right now. Yeah. It's a blessing, man.
It's cats out here clawing and fighting to be in a position like this, bro. So that's definitely what's up, man. Now, as far as an album or mixtape, I know y'all be just hitting them singles, but is there any talk now of an album, mixtape, or anything coming from you, Skip?
My EP was supposed to be released on my birthday, March 18th, but I pushed it back. I want to drop the single first. The single will be out.
3/18?
Yeah, that's my birthday.
That's my wedding anniversary.
Oh, that's crazy, man.
Yes.
But I want to drop the single first, April 22nd. And then we're going to push that single for a little bit. And this summer, Artful Deception will be dropping. I don't have a release date for it yet.
Artful Deception?
Artful Deception.
Wow.
It's along the same lines of Smoke and Mirrors. I want people to see that they see these rappers, but these rappers ain't really living how they showing the people. It's all smoke and mirrors, man. People need to understand that they're human just like you are.
Let me ask you a question, Skip. It's important that you said that as well, because I like to kind of find out from the guys that are working their way to the top, exactly what type of things do you see yourself affecting and changing once you actually have the position of power to really do it like you would like to, brother?
I really want to change the topics of music nowadays. Like, I think it's very, very redundant. It's the same things going on over and over and over, and I'm really, really tired of hearing it. Like, when it comes to positive music, there's no limit to how much positive stuff you can talk about.
I hear like all types of shades of that, and somebody better tell them.
Yeah.
Explaining, you guys out here with that bullshit. We got all these sisters in here looking good. You know what I'm saying? You know, and just speaking on, you know, we worried about the wrong shit.
Yeah, there's no limit to positive music. When you're talking about the streets, and no disrespect to the streets, I'm from the streets, so I understand everything. But when you're talking about the streets, man, it's like it's a limit. It's only so much you can talk about. But when you spitting positivity and knowledge, there's no limit, man. You can write 1,000,000 songs with every different topic, as long as it's meaningful. You feel me? Yeah. There's no limit to that. And I just want the quality of music, you know, to come back, the value. That's why no records are selling, man. They're tired of hearing the same things over and over again.
I've noticed in just a little time we've been talking right here just now, man, I haven't heard a whole lot of profanity from you. Do you utilize any profanity in your music?
No, not in my music whatsoever. I have a freestyle series called Skip Saturdays where I will admit that I cuss every once in a while.
Slip a little bit.
But those are like freestyles, you know. Right, that's how it comes out.
Right.
But when it comes to like my original music, no cussing, no N-word, none of that, bro.
That's a very, very, very powerful thing because so many of the brothers, man, just slide them curse words in because they really don't have any idea what else to say. But when a brother really, man, but when a brother can spit his gift, so to speak, and keep it 100% clean, man, that just kind of like really puts a mind state, gives you a mind state of somebody that's practiced, rehearsed, that's worked on this thing, you know, and at the same time, man, is looking to change the way, you know, hip hop is being looked at this point in time. So I got to take my hat off to you for that, my brother Skip.
Definitely. I was talking to Uncle James when I first met him, and he was telling me like he listened to a couple of my songs that had great potential, but it should be certain times I cuss or say the N-word and it just wasn't needed. Like it's not needed. Right. You can easily exchange that word with something else. It'll have the same effect. And it'll like appeal to a bigger audience rather than you offending someone with that word.
Amen.
So why not just make, you know, clean music?
No doubt. I totally agree with that, brother. That's just real, man. I mean, that just makes sense, man.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a thing to do. I see our record download now, but we're gonna keep this thing going. Now, I gotta ask you another thing, Skip. On the philanthropic side of things, man. You know, let's say here we go. You know, 5, maybe even 10 years down the line. You're a multi-millionaire, man. You've done everything you can do in the rap business, man. What kind of things, as far as like physical things that you see that you would like to change about, you know, let's say Naptown, your spot.
Naptown. Well, there's a lot of artists I have from Naptown that I love, man, but they just don't have the work ethic that they should have because they don't believe in the dream.
Okay.
So there's people that I would love to like give an opportunity to. I can't put somebody on. You have to want that for yourself. Right. But like I would give a lot of people opportunities. I would definitely build something in the city, like maybe a school, maybe some kind of shelter, something to give back. There's no, I mean, for my city, because money is not a big thing to me at all. Like if I spend all my money, the money's gone. I'm not gonna have it when I die.
Amen.
So money is not a big thing to me. So I would definitely give back as much as I can. Not even just to my city, people overseas, people around the country, radio stations, anything that needs help. If I have the ability to help you, I'm gonna help you. Like I want to be known as that person who was never selfish, always giving knowledge. And that's just, I mean, 5-10 years, if I'm a multi-millionaire, man, I'm not gonna be the only one. I'm making somebody else a millionaire.
I was told by a guy a long time ago. He told me, he said, you know, Jay, I hear you got a lot of dreams and a lot of ambition, a lot of thoughts and wants, and as well needs. But I keep hearing you say millionaire, Jay, and to really be a millionaire, the guy told me, say, for you to be a millionaire, you're going to make a couple other people millionaires first.
Yeah, like,
and I was so, it hit me because it was like, yeah.
That's how the business is, man. Because like if you ever get that contract from a major deal, first and foremost, everything's in advance. You have to pay that back.
Right.
So like when you do start selling, they're going to get the money before you get the money.
Right.
So I mean, there's no big deal to it either. It's just business. You got to do what you got to do. If they're investing in you, you got to at least give them some kind of percentage or something. It's not going to all go back to you.
Right.
Because you couldn't do for yourself what they did for you, evidently.
That's right. And you know what? And I think it's just a blessing hearing a young brother like yourself, man, speak that, because so many guys that get into the music business are clouded on the way those things work. You know, and so many of them, even in the cloudiness, will not take the time to go and clear it.
Mm-hmm.
And it sounds to me like Unc has been definitely blessing you with the knowledge of the business, as well as honing the craft, man, for you, man. Helping you hone the craft, man. That's a blessing, brother.
One of the biggest blessings of my life, man.
Yeah,
I'm not afraid to say that.
No doubt, man. And it takes that, man. Each one teach one, each one help one, man, so we can get to the next level. Because with that knowledge, man, you'll be surprised, you'll be amazed how far you can go, man.
Yes, sir.
You know, so again, man, hats off to you. So head in the clouds.
Yes, sir.
I wanna, and I understand head in the clouds. You know what I'm saying? Just just the concept of it in my head, man. Because a lot of cats a lot of cats, especially the smokers, gonna think of something totally different. But give me your input on that, man. Again, before we get ready to drop this thing on, what's the head in the clouds really? You know what I'm saying? What's the wheel on this record, man?
Well, this track was sent to Uncle Jim's by D Hits. D Hits produced the track, and he also did the chorus and the hook.
Okay.
So D Hits sent it, and he said he wanted me and 12, which is another artist in Cap. He wanted me and 12 to go back and forth on the verses. So me and 12 collaborated on 3 verses. We brought the song together. Head in the Clouds is about like following your dreams. The other title for the song is Relentless Dreams. So it's just about being motivated. That's what we always preach to the people. Be motivated. Don't ever feel like you can't do something. Chase that dream. You get one life to live, and there's no reason you should hold back. Never be unhappy with your decisions. Do what you got to do.
Of all of the situations that the brother Uncle Jams has been able to help you guys to get into at this point, what would you say has been the most memorable thus far?
The most memorable opportunity I've gotten
at this point, because it's just the beginning, but at this point, what would you feel like has been that thing that's like, yeah, that was a good look?
Man, it's so much stuff he does,
I
man.
know you be thinking for days, right?
It's so much. I would have to say the knowledge. A lot of people will say the shows and the music we make, but the knowledge, man, the knowledge is powerful. Being smart is the new gangster. Uncle Jim's has put me up on a lot of game that like more I've known my whole life.
Man, you said some real shit, bro. You just said some real. And what's crazy is I can appreciate that, because a long time ago I set out myself, man, to to kind of change the way people look at things, man. A lot of people look at me, and after looking at me, they take an opinion. They have an opinion. But once they sit down and talk to CK and get to see what's really going on inside CK's head, it kind of takes them to a whole nother level. Damn, I would never expect it from this guy.
Yeah, like people make opinions. Like I have old music that's still out that I will not take off because I want people to see my growth. And they listen and they like, Skip, you don't sound like how you are now. And it's a big difference, you feel me? I mean, I progress. Me and Uncle Jim's made me grow into a way better artist. So I leave my old music out there for people to listen and be like, wow, he came from that. And people are going to have their opinions. Like people won't listen to the new stuff because they heard the old stuff and they're stuck on the old stuff. And some people hear the new stuff and won't believe what I made in the past.
Where can I go and get some of that stuff that you made in the past? Where can is it on SoundCloud or Reverb anywhere or what?
Yes, it's SoundCloud. My Skip Saturdays, I'm on the 97th edition. So that's going back for 2.5 years ago. So if you really want to hear the old Skip, listen to the first edition of Skip Saturdays, or you can get on YouTube, check out my old music videos. It's everywhere. The old music is everywhere. OurStage.com, Reverb Nation, wherever you want to go and listen to the old music, it's there.
Hey man, that's what I do, man. Brother, it's definitely always a pleasure to have you here, man. You're such a young, bright spirit, man. You know what I'm saying?
My pleasure, man.
No doubt, brother, no doubt. I get nothing but good vibes when you come around, man. I want to get ready to drop this record on them, man. I got it queued up and ready to go. But before we do so, I would like for you again just to remind everybody where they can go follow you, friend you, and fan you at on those major social networks.
Become a fan of me on Facebook, SKYPP. That's it, SKYPP. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, same username, SKYPP317. Listen to my Django radio station. Just type my name in the search bar, Reverb Nation. Make sure you get on SoundCloud.com/Skip, SKYPP. Listen to all those Skip Saturdays. Get up to date with them and Google me. Anything else is on Google.
Okay, that's what I do, man. I want you to stay right there, Skip, but I also want you to go ahead and introduce this record to the people, man.
Head in the Clouds, D Hits, 12, and Skip, Cap Music. Let's get it.
You heard it here first, man. Atlwebradio.com. Tune in or be tuned.
Motivated, I know they hate it. Dreaming of Beamers, probably heard me on your local station. I'm 10 toes down, head in the clouds. Ain't no limits, cause I'm gifted, I was meant for the crown.
I've been relentless from the start to finish. Ever since my heart was in it, suffer scars and storm to get it. Pushed into the floor, the swimming, I'm far committed. On my grind, you can't find no guy like mine. Ain't no level that I can't climb. I drive so hard I can't slow down. All I know, ain't no telling how far I go. Excelling worry, obstacles, cause spelling just ain't optional. Impossible, sit my eye, they go by that I can't try. Do it so they can't deny. They ask me why, I tell them I
Observing the scene, this city of dreams is plenty in need, and they gon' get it by any means. I'm so relentless, heroic for my people in the struggle. Got my head in the clouds, so can't nothing stop the hustle.
goes out, I can't stop, even if it means that I crawl to the top. Man, for the dreams, give it all that I got. I'ma spread my wings till I fall in the sky. I won't lie, do or die, no day goes by that I don't try. Do it so they can't deny. They ask me why.
I'm a dreamer, baby, it ain't nothing stopping the grind. It's mind over matter, so it don't matter if it ain't mine. Try to tell them my motive is too controlling to hold. I ain't tripping if you like it or not, as long as you know.
I'm a dreamer, I'm a dreamer, I'm a
You want something bad enough, go get it. Break that chain, you stay relentless.
That's some major motivation you're shooting out there, man. I mean, just the whole concept. I'm a dreamer, man.
Yes, sir.
Inspiring. I mean, that's just inspiring to me, man.
That's what it's all about, man. Inspiring the people.
Yeah, man.
And shout out to D Hits, man. The whole song was his idea. He actually has a clothing line called Relentless Dreams. So that song goes along with his clothing line and everything he's doing out there in Phoenix, Arizona.
That is really dope, brother. I'm digging, man. I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. It's in the world that we live in today, it's hard to stay positive. Mm-hmm. You know, you got so many things coming your way, so much BS that can come your way that you just got to kind of step over. But your music displays that, man. Is that when you're writing? Do you have those that angel and that devil on each side of you, and they're telling you, well, man, Skip, write this, or is it a battle inside, or is it something that just naturally flows out of you, man?
It's countless times I wrote something I wasn't supposed to write.
Okay.
But I always go back and read it, maybe like a day later, so it can be fresh to my mind, and I can realize what I really wrote down instead of just writing it and recording it like I used to do. That's why my music used to be so raw. Right. I used to write it and just go in there and record it, didn't care how it sound. Right. Now I write it, come back 2 days later and read it, and okay, let me fix this. So yes, it's definitely a devil and an angel on my shoulder, and they definitely persuade me to do certain things. But nowadays, it's gotten to the point where it's not there no more. You know, when I wrote Unsung Heroes, there wasn't one negative thing that came through my mind. I can't say one thing. I was motivated, man. I wrote it and I went there and laid it down.
No doubt, man. I just think, man, You know, and I like the thought of that you spoke of, man. You know, kind of changing what we're hearing, because with that, man, hip hop as a culture, man, it shapes. It's been shaping our people for well over 20 years now. When I say our people, I'm talking about people of color. And with that being said, man, the youth are so keyed in to the hip hop. And you know, I had this discussion a couple days ago, and we were speaking about when did hip hop change? How did it change from being the fun-loving, fun-spirited thing to, you know, just all this treachery and glorification of BS, man. And you know, it came with an era, but you know, with eras and with fads, so to speak. Things gotta change, and I like the way you ushering in change, brother. That's so good, man. So, I want you to hang out with us.
Okay.
Being that you are the Freestyle Saturday man, we're gonna do some freestyle this Saturday. But I want to talk to the brother Shank. I want to also I got a sister here in the building. I got a few more people, so we normally do our little cipher closer to the end of the show. But I'll make sure we try to get it in, you know, because I know you guys on a busy schedule.
Yes, sir.
But I'll make sure we try to get in before the actual end of the show. We're not going to actually close the show down with it. We're going to try to do it about 8:30 or so before, you know, about an hour from now, and just really, you know, let you guys go in, man, do your thing, bro.
I can dig that.
Okay. So with that being said, man, I want to thank you once again, brother, for taking time out of your busy schedule, man, to come in here and bless us with your movement, man, as well as just, you know, leaving us with this good music as you do each and every time you come, brother.
It's all love. ATL Web Radio. I support you, man.
No doubt, man. And brother, we support you too, man. We 100% in your corner, brother. We like what you guys are doing, man. One more time for everybody, you know, people that might have just tuned in, how they can get at you, how they can go listen to some of that music. And if there's somewhere they can go buy that, tell them how to do that too, bro.
Okay. Facebook fan page, SKYPP. Twitter and Instagram, SKYPP317. iTunes, somebody better tell them, go grab that. Go grab You're a Superstar by Zay Foggs featuring me. Head in the Clouds will be dropping in May. My new single will be dropping April 22nd. iTunes, Amazon, etc. Anywhere, literally. Just search Skip, SKYPP. I'm there.
Word. That's what's up, Skip, man. Again, man, I appreciate you checking in with us, man. Hold tight. I'm going to have you come on and light the mic up in just a few, man. So, you know how we do it, man. ATLwebradio.com style. We want to keep it funky. We want to keep it pumping, man. I got another one on Kneecap Records that I'm really feeling, man. I'm going to drop on y'all, and we're going to get ready to get Shank on over here to the mic, man. ATLwebradio.com, man. Y'all keep it locked. Tell a friend to tune in. I'll be tuned out.
Access granted.
Baby, I hope you First off, it's crazy. Never met anyone that get me like this, baby. Get me like this, baby. We both hesitating with anticipation, waiting who gon' make the first move. I can't wait no longer. I'm breaking you down, you're getting weaker. Tell me what you're thinking, babe. Tell me what you're thinking. Open up to me, babe. The way you're talking, making me get physical. Got the combination to unlock your body free code. For me it's whatever. Just say the word, time for whatever. Just name the place. We shouldn't fight this. If we keep this up, we baby, I hope you hear the rain on the window. Bodies in rhythm with the bass from the radio. Can you feel the vibration? Your body tingling from the sensation. I can't wait no longer. I'm breaking you down, you're getting weaker. Whispering out, go a little bit harder. It's what you want. Now speed it up, go a little bit faster. Girl, you're turning me on. You're talking, making me get physical. Got the combination to unlock your body free. Go for me, it's whatever. Just say the word. I'm down for whatever. Just name the place. We shouldn't fight this. Girl, I can't help it. Are you ready to act on me? Tonight is all about this. Tonight is all about this. I'ma touch you like you never been touched. I'ma love you like you never been loved. It's telling me that you need me to satisfy what you've been missing. Wait no longer. I'm breaking you down, you're getting weaker. You ready? Ready for love.
Yeah. Every time you hear Luke, man, you kind of just get wrong. You gotta get up when you hear Luke, man. You already know what it is, man. Saudi CK. I got my man Shank in the building. Shank, what's happening?
Man, what's going on, bro?
Oh, man, it's our first time really linking up, man.
Yeah, man, first time, you know what I'm saying? First time, the best time, though. Already know.
Already. So you the newest member of the MeCap team.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm the rookie of the MeCap squad. You know, support the rookie out there. Matter of fact, shout out to Naptown, North Carolina, all the way down to the ATL, man. Thank you for having me, bro.
No doubt, brother. How did you come across this great family of music being born right now, man?
Man, it was kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying? Actually, Unc has been a part of my family for a minute, but he had got a word of my music from, you know, word of mouth, and he was like, yo, let me see what you got. So, you know, gave him one of the tracks. He was like, come on, head to the family. So I was like, all right. And then he just introduced me to crazy amount of music that I have ever just seen in my life about the music industry, the business, you know, the whole style of it all, period. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt, brother, no doubt. So, tell people what it is that you do, man.
Man, well, I'm really a writer, you know what I'm saying, a hip-hop artist, but I mean, really, before I actually started getting on the mic, I used to write poetry. You know, just writing a notebook, you know, just anything I'm feeling inspired by. And then, you know, one summer ago, you know, my boy's like, yo, get in the booth real quick. So I'm like, all right, and then poured a track out, and it actually did better than what I thought it would do. So ever since then, you know, the mic has been my best friend.
Word. That's what they call love at first sight.
Already.
I love it. So, real quick, man, for all those out there, man, you know, I'm messing with the brand new social network. We call it Foursquare. I want all my Foursquares out there to check in one time. Let us know where you're checking in from. Shank, man, the name in itself, man, you know, because I done been in a lot of different places, and I've heard the word Shank used in a lot of different ways. From being something that you get gouged with to being something that you eat. So I want to know, Shank, why do they call you Shank?
Well, kind of a funny story. It's actually my name, my real freaking name.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my last name. Yo, shout out to the Shank family out there.
Okay.
But,
big shout out to the Shank family.
Already. But yeah, it's my real name. So I mean, when I tell people my name's Shank, they're like, bro. I'm like, y'all, don't worry, I ain't getting locked up. I ain't shank nobody. You know, shit. You know, I ain't do nothing, no deep block, nothing like that yet. You know. But other than that, I mean, besides the name, I mean, people kind of do fear the name. I mean, as I say, yo, my name's Shank. It's like,
oh shit, what is he gonna do?
You
finna get us?
Shank on the mic. All right, let's get.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really Shank name came from, because I mean, it was just original period. 'Cause I mean, first I was formerly known as, you know, Track Boy, or you know, that Track Kid or something like that. But one of my homeboys was like, yo, man, why don't you just go by the name Shank? And it's like, might as well. So it just kind of took off like that.
So Shank, how long have you been how long have you been a performing artist, man?
Now you want to know the truth, or
yeah, honest to God, I wouldn't have it no other way, bro.
Man, started last year in August and September.
Wow.
Man, like I said before, I've just been a writer. You know, man, I love to write. And when my boy's like, "Yo, come into the studio real quick, just do something," I'm like,
"Did you do any writing for Meatcap prior?"
No.
Okay.
No, I never knew nothing about Meatcap. Never knew nothing about Sid, Skip, everybody. So, when I actually did one track, it was actually pretty fun. I mean, of course, everybody gets nervous in the booth, whatever, but it was actually pretty cool, pretty fun. So I just kept writing. And then, every time I heard a beat or something, just go spit to it. And I actually made a little project of my own called Welcome to the Intro.
Okay.
And, actually people can go look for that too. Welcome to the Intro.
Where can they get that at? Okay.
Search it on Google, SoundCloud, that Piff, all that. But that was one of my very first, projects.
Okay.
And after that, I did it all on my own, as far as, getting beats, getting it mastered and all that. So when actually said, Uncle Jam seen it, he kind of saw my work ethic.
Okay.
And when he heard, me spit and the fluent of my words and just everything, he was like, let's see what the potential is. But of course, just like my boy Skip said, I had a little choice words here and there. So
right.
I understood, from the fact that being music is so lack of substance these days, you know what I'm saying? You have to broaden your horizon, you know what I'm saying? Broaden your vocabulary.
Most definitely, brother.
So,
you gotta dig deep, man.
Oh yeah. So Unc really made me dig deep, deep to the core. So it was a difficult challenge, but it has helped me grow as an artist.
Amen.
You feel me? So that's. So if you really want to know how long I've been an artist and a performing artist, total of 6 months.
Wow.
And
you're in the Meatcap family. That says a lot for you.
Yes, sir.
Because Unc don't mess with nothing but the real deal, man.
Man, it's all but just a blessing.
You got to be authentic to mess with Unc, dog.
I know it.
No doubt.
I heard all about it, but at the end of the day, it's all just a blessing,
No doubt.
At the end of the day, I pray to God every day, lead me something that will help feed my family and my future family.
Okay.
And right now things have been just going in the right direction, and nothing happens in coincidence, I believe. So everything happens is a blessing.
For a reason. That's right. Your Twitter handle. What was that? Give it to me one time.
Twitter, man. Trackstar Bound.
Give me that, man.
Well,
you runner or you talking about the music track?
Yeah. Man, I'm actually an athlete.
Okay.
Actually go to school at UNC Charlotte. Shout out to North Carolina.
Hey man, big up to you, young blood.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I am a track athlete. It was first and foremost. But like I said, I've always been a music fan. Ever since I was a little kid. Seeing my boys back in high school. With the music gig. Actually shout out to my man Holly and Young Verge out there. But I've seen them do it. So I'm like, man, I wish I could do that. But I was just an athlete, but I just love to write.
Right.
But getting an actual mic, being another person as it is, it was kind of frightening for a minute.
Right.
But like I said, when I stepped into the booth, it just felt natural. I had that confidence. It was just word for word, just going off and off. So It was dope.
That's what's up, brother. That's what's up. Well, I definitely commend you, man. I'm dying to put the people's ears to your new music, bro. Tell us about this new music that we got here, man.
Well, actually, I'm working on an official single coming soon, May 6th. Everybody peep out for it. But the 2 tracks I got for you right now, man. One's Knockin'. I've always been a fan of the old school, so when y'all listen to it, y'all might get a little hint of what the sample is and all the good stuff like that. But these 2 songs right now is Knockin' and Dream.
Okay.
Tell you about both of them. Really, Knockin' is just something I just have fun with.
Okay.
Some just have fun, wordplay, all that good stuff. Dream is a little deeper. Just like with Skip's tracks, very inspirational. Really in my family.
Good music.
Oh yeah, but you know what I'm saying, like really in my family, dreams are kind of far-fetched.
Okay.
So with this, it was actually an excerpt from a poem, and when I heard the beat itself, it just felt like a dream.
Awesome.
So from that poem, I just delivered it into a sense of a dream, trying to grasp anything that you want to accomplish. Dreams can become reality.
Yes, sir.
but also dreams can become your enemies.
Amen to that too.
So, you know, once people hear, you know, I just went a little more deeper to it, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get to the tracks real quick, you know what I'm saying, so they can hear me.
Let's do it. We're going to get them knocking first, and we're going to come back and talk to you a little bit more, man.
My man.
But my man Shanks in the building, first time ever, atlwebradio.com.
Man,
and,
shout out to the ATL, man, atlwebradio.com, man. Love y'all.
No doubt, man. Appreciate it, brother. Shout out to, man, give big shouts out to all my internet radios out here doing their thing, man. You know, everybody ain't got the heart to say it, man, but I got love for all my internet radios, man, from Beat Drops to my man Blizzard over at K100. Shout out to B100 over there. Shout out to old Ray over at A World, man. Shout out to just the whole family of internet radios right here in Atlanta, man. I've been blessed to be able to put my hand in a little bit of everything, either directly or vicariously, but you know, just doing my thing for a while. But I got to give a big shout out to all my internet radios out here, man. That's just really pushing to expose this brand new hip hop. But with that being said, brother, we're gonna get ready to drop this record on them, man. We're gonna drop Knocking, man.
Let's do it.
Who produced Knocking, man?
Man, actually my boy Tut Piece, man.
Okay.
All the way down in Florida, man. Shout out to my boy. But when he actually sent me the track, I was like, this is interesting. He's like, man, go ahead and kill it for one time. I was like, all right, well, let's see what I can do with it.
Let's see if you killed it for him one time, dog. Let's see if you killed it for him one time on this one, man.
Already, man. ATL, man. This is the new track, Knocking, by your boy Shank, man. Shout out to Meecap. Everybody enjoy it.
T.O.B. told.
Can't nobody guess what this is. Oh, coming right here? Alright. Yeah. Knocking. Know right there? Okay. I got it. Yeah. Intro, yes sir. Welcome, say welcome to the introduction of seduction. Writing for kids that's lusting, craving for substance. I'll be the rookie that blow like whoa. Getting these niggas hype just like Black Robzo. Something original, subliminal, a hieroglyphic flow. Something to educate your mental, rocking your mind like Flintstones. I'll be the that rock your home, rock it home. Taking your and I rock her home. I'll be the that rock your socks, take my Glock, scram my bars, killing you like Halo Lamar. No reflection of subjective. Some of you guys just stay flexing. Give the credit where it's due. Stay fresh like a preacher do. They talking like cowards do. Hating too. Been knocking since 92 and 91. Trying to get rich like Tommy Hilfiger son. Bagging like Thomas Wayne's son. Dark Knight flow. Saving hip hop or I'ma go save your soul. Cause I've been knocking. Yeah. Save your soul, motherfucker. I've been knocking. I've been knocking. They told me to slow up, but I'm about to blow up. The TNT flow like blow up. So what? I'm good. So but your girl still love me, and she fall for rookie when she throw that cookie. I'm knocking. Knocking for that's loving it. Told her, dude, I've been that rookie that's just been killing them, dude. Like pow, shooting them down. Look at me now, no Chris Brown. Beating these beats like Chris Brown. This should be knocking all day, making your truck go bang. Then bring her top off and make them say, parade, let me hear it now. Go, like them clappers be. Shout out to DC, the 6th man. I be just knocking them down like Bruce Lee. In a hoopty with 2 B's, with 2 D's, and all of them hoochies. Long hair like Tucci. I'm knocking, I'm rocking, I'm searching the topic. Gon' know me, I'm coming so slowly. Been popping up like Tony, and hopefully school you shit like Master Roshi. I'm done, cut it, done. School you like Master Roshi.
What do you think of my new dress? It's absolutely stunning.
It certainly fits in all the right places.
Intro.
Atlwebradio.com. Back at you with my boy Shank, Cyber DJ the CK.
What it is,
Man, that was different, man. That was definitely different, man.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that. And then it's one of those kind of beats that make you listen to exactly what you're talking about. You know, certain beats make you listen to what the artist has to say.
Right.
And I like that, bro. That was deep.
Right on, man. Well, I mean, that was kind of the whole objective of it all. Like I said, I tried to have a little fun with it, and then of course, I mean, at the end, everything was just different about it. So when my boys sent me the whole beat period, I mean, I kind of couldn't go at this beat like how everybody else kind of goes at the music. Like Skip said, you know, in the previous interview, everything is kind of repetitive. So I mean, why not bring a different flavor to it? So as a different artist, I mean, that's how I want to approach this game. It's something different, like something that you want to listen to. It's like, yo, okay, like it's intriguing, but still at the same time, like yo, this is hot, like this is dope.
Yeah, I like the state of mind it puts you into. Like I said, it makes you kind of deepen, man. And just kind of sit back, and then I really love. What's that sax at the back end of that?
Huh?
That was a sax at the back end of that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Man, that was nice little flow, real quick. You might should have put a little more of that sax. That sax was funky at the end of that thing, man.
Man, and I thought about me, of course. That was also one of my first tracks of my first project. Welcome to the intro.
Okay.
So you know, when I put it out, I mean, folks thought I had been spitting and doing this artistry for years. So I mean, it's like, nah, I mean, I just been writing for a while. So I just finally have an outlet to actually express how I'm feeling to the public.
What else? You know, I heard you say you write. We've heard you do the rapping. What else do you foresee for Shank going forward, man?
Man, with this whole music industry period, I mean, it's just no limit of what I'm thinking that I want to do, as far as, you know, expanding on the artistry of rapping period. I mean, I want to learn how to produce. I want to learn writing music just for other genres, for other people period. Just the list goes on and on and on and on. And plus, with me being in the game this early, Sid has just been schooling me every day, every minute. So the list just go on and on.
That's what's up, brother. That's what's up, man. I think I got people calling in, checking. They want to hear y'all bust a move, man. So we're gonna get that going a little while. Atlwebradio.com. It's a Saturday night heat show coming at you just a little bit early this week, 6 to 9. We switching it up so we can be able to get out here in the streets
already
on Saturday nights and give you some live broadcasts from a few of these local nightclubs we got right here in the brand and from the new facility, man. Shank, I like the flow, I like the rhythm. So that was knocking. We also have Dreams, more inspirational, motivational tune, you said.
Yeah, Dream, like I said, was a more personal family type deal. Like I said, I mean, coming from my family, I mean, Dreams is kind of a facade, kind of a real outreach. You know, we got some people in my family that is doing it, but I mean, it's still, they have those doubts and certain types of influences. It's like, well, what if I can't do it? Right. So with this track, like I said, it was just an excerpt, it was a poem, but I mean, I kind of switched it up from like having grasp a dream and how it could be your friend, you know what I'm saying, your confidant to also your enemy. Right. So, you know, you can just be dreaming about something and it's just there. And then you snap back to reality and it's like, man, I can't grasp it, I can't do it, I can't grab it. So that's just what the song basically is about. It's about, you know, angel and demons.
Yeah.
So I can't really explain it. I mean, like with this song, I was just so deep into it.
I dig it.
That hell, I couldn't even explain my damn self.
Yeah. And sometimes it's like that's creativity. Sometimes, brother. You said something earlier before we played the knocking record, and I kind of wanted you to give us a little more insight on it. You spoke on how dreams can really dreaming can, you know, give you that inspiration to go forward, but can also hold you back as well, or to some of that nature. Elaborate on that for me, brother.
Man, with dreams period, I mean, from a personal experience, you know what I'm saying, I feel that giving personal experience can actually, you know what I'm saying, bring more clarity to it. So I mean, just for a quick example, like track and field.
Okay.
Track and field, like I said, it's been one of my first, just everything. I mean, track is everything to me. So back in high school, I mean, and even in middle school too, I wasn't really the fastest at all. I had dreams of, you know what I'm saying, being first in everything I did, you know.
Right.
As far as going in practice or track meets, anything. And I would have those dreams and it would push me even harder and harder. But then when I get into a race, I snap back into reality. It's like, you know, I'm getting my ass beat.
Yeah.
So it was just about me persevering through everything and anything that come my way. When I got to college, you know, everything just did a complete 180. You know, from me being 3-time conference champion, MVPs.
You gotta start back at the bottom. You start back at the bottom, bro.
Yep. So I mean, with this music game, I just feel like it's just like that, starting from the bottom and building my way up.
You're a freshman all over again.
All over again. Yeah. But I mean, I'm ready to do that. So I mean, like I said, everything happens for a reason.
No doubt.
So with me going through that through athletics, you know what I'm saying, track and field level, and me coming to this music, it just makes it work even harder. So that's what really Dream is about, you know, from building from the ground all the way up into not stopping. You will snap back to reality, and maybe here and there, you'll feel like you just won't be able to get through. However, that dream that you have is something that you want really bad. You still go through it. You still go get it.
No doubt. Well, give me your top 3 dreams as far as like what you want to achieve before you get up out of here, man.
Top 3 dreams, man. I'ma still keep it real, you know what I mean? I still run track, so you know one of my top dreams is still going to 2016 Olympics. I mean, I'm still going towards that.
Let's do it.
Second, you know, really, I just want to take care of my family. You know
Amen.
Just really take care of my family. I mean, as God says, honor thy mother and thy father. So I mean, as soon as I make it big in anything, track, music, you know, I want to take care of them first. Then third, really with this music, I want people to really hear me. I really want people to listen to what I have to say and really get inspired by it. And to know who Shank is.
That's dope.
Feel me?
Yeah, that's dope, bro. Don't get alarmed, man. Those are just emails coming in, man.
That's fine.
Everybody just knows here coming in. Those are just emails popping in, man. My outlook going crazy over here, man. But I dig that, man.
What's up with something?
Oh no. We don't know alarms over here, man. You 100, man. You in the building. So let me ask you another thing. Have you gotten the opportunity to take advantage of any of these performances that Skip has been on here with some of these superstar power, man?
Man, let me tell you, bro. As soon as I got with Unc, he threw me to the big fishes and all of that, man. Like
I love it. I love that about Unc, man. He ain't scared, man.
Just as soon as like yo with me, this is ABCD 1 2 3. So. Yeah, I was also with Skip, you know, doing the Slam Beats whole conference and the showcase, and it was excellent. It was grand. It was great. I can't wait to actually get really heavily involved with MeCap and all the shows and openings and everything that they do, and I'm very excited. Plus, I love a challenge, so everything that Unc gives to me is a challenge, and I love it.
Do you plan on writing for any of the other team members or anybody else out there that you may have like a thought that you would like to write something for?
I mean, hopefully someday, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm the rookie of the group, so I mean, I still have to meet everybody. I mean, I still can't wait to meet everybody. Just listening to their music, period. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, you know.
Ain't number that heat over there, MeCap.
It is a group with just talented young artists.
Yes, sir.
And they are very versatile as well.
Yes, sir, most definitely.
So, I mean, even with Skip, you know, I mean, he's a writer, he's an artist, videographer, just everything. So that just actually pushes me along to be a better artist, just because be a better versatile person. Period.
Skip, that Skip right there shooting and editing too.
Oh yeah.
Stop playing.
I
mean, man, go ahead on, man. Skip ain't shooting no video, man.
You ain't see his video?
Yes, man, Skip ain't shooting no video, man.
Skip, bro, somebody over better tell him. Yes, he did.
Okay. Beautiful shameless plug. I love it, my brother. That's what time it is, man.
Already,
so, no doubt, man. You man, I love the professionalism you guys are coming with, man. It's definitely a blessing, man, to have y'all here at Atlwebradio. I want to give them the dream, man. I want to give them dreams, you know what I'm saying, and let them see what this thing is all about, brother. So, with that being said, man, if I have left anything out before we drop this record, man, fill him in on that, and then go and introduce the Dreams record, brother.
Man, actually, man, everything been covered, been clean.
We covered all the bases.
Cover all the bases, man.
I bet your uncle can think of a few we didn't cover. Unc's in on it.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna reiterate this then. May 6th is the new single coming out. I will release that title soon enough, but
yes, sir.
Until then, sit back, like Drake say, just wait on it.
Yeah.
But coming at y'all right now, is my song Dream, produced by Tough Peace. Shout out to my boy. This is Dream, everybody. My boy Shank.
Yeah. And you heard it here first on ATLWebRadio.com, Atlanta's #1 internet radio. Tune in or be tuned.
To the lacking, flat stacks on that I'm tapping. Hop up in the whip, drinking this shit. I'm hungry, man, like I'm Pac-Man. Which chick when I hang with the big man? Money game cold, with my hands like Birdman. Hot, feeling like a hot boy with these hot toys. Hot toys making big noise. Make that nigga know that big noise. Claim she came to hang with the big boys. Went to Rome and bought the Ferragamos with a Pintail bitch and I got low. Riding slow up down the stroll. I'm feeling like I'm about to blow. On my mind and soul, yeah, I just wanna blow all this cash and money slow. Things I got, man, every moment. Drop that Diablo. Hey baby girl, say I'm on. Come here, baby girl, rock with the top low. But when that bass drop, the air drop the top. Please put mine in my clock. On my wrist full of diamonds and rocks. Take a step for the crystalline. So good, feels like a dream. Yeah. Feels like a dream. Yeah. Dream. Full of memories and diamond rings. Waterfalls with Christmas trees. Feels like a dream. It's like a dream. Just like a, yeah. Wake up in the morning, feeling like that. Yeah, hopping out the bed, eating some of that frosted bread. Did I come back close to the earth? My lavish life in a hearse, like death all back. Up in a robber, stack behind his back in that case. Guess I'm back, reality's a bitch and I'll accept the fact, but I'ma make that bitch respect. Players wanna talk, but she ain't friendly shit. Yeah. Just like Nicki, not tryna be too chic, but I spit like a beast. I split these beats, let it ride, got me feeling like Manos. Let it fly, all these dreams are lavish living. Got me high like I'm on that ganja. I'll plead the fifth on her. I keep my nose clean. For the times like this, I'm feeling like this. Time to sip that lean. And all this time I'm living. Said all this time I'm living. Everything still feels like a dream.
I like that dream, man. I like that dreams, man. Who did the production on that record, man?
Man, my boy Tough Peace, like I said, out in Florida, man. You know, shout out to my boy.
Oh, you did both of them? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's what's up. I kept hearing sound like a loud shrill. I'm thinking that we got feedback going on, but I noticed those are the sounds in the music. That's dope, man. I like that, brother. I like that.
Like I said, man, Dream was just a very creative tune, man.
I hear your flow is very artsy, man.
Yeah, you know, like I said,
almost eclectic style flow.
That's actually a first. Yeah. That's actually a first I've heard that. I mean, I've gotten you know, that sound like a little bit of a artsy kind of J. Cole, or you know what I'm saying, like a poetic person. I mean, back in the day, you know.
Yeah, you said you did write the poetry.
Yeah, so
you got anything for us, man? Can you give us one of them old poems, man, from the book? Give us one of the ones that you hit them female when you got one of them bad girls sitting in front of you, boy. You trying to get them draws off. Give us one of them.
I can't do that now, because if I did, she'd probably kill me. I don't know. Because everybody buying us. One of these days, though, maybe when I come back, I mean, I might hit y'all with a, a little bit of poetry back in the day.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. So, the MeCap ride for you is just beginning, man. On the horizon, you got a lot of big things going to be going on, man. A lot of shows, a lot of new music to produce and bring to the world, man.
Yes, sir.
What is the one thing, if you could give me one word, what would be the one word you want people to feel when they hear Shank? Think on that, man. Don't just throw nothing out at me, man. I'm going to question you about what you put out there now.
One word.
One word, brother.
One word I would probably have to pick out, man. You know what? Do me one more favor. Repeat the question one more time, so I can really
when an audience or better yet, as this movement is evolving.
True.
When people hear Shank, what is the one word you want them to have in their mind, or do you feel they may have in their mind based on their whole perception of not only Shank but the music body?
All in all, real.
Real.
And what I mean by real, not the same by keeping it 100. I mean, of course, keeping it 100 and all that, saying, like all that good stuff like that. But real as in relatable.
Right. Something that the average guy goes through in everyday life.
Oh yeah. And then that's what I want out of my music. I mean, of course, you have a couple artists out here that can relate to vote. But I mean, I really want people to grasp as like, yo, he's going through the same stuff I'm doing, or like he's thinking the same stuff I'm thinking. Like, how is that?
Right.
Like, how is that?
Right.
And that's how I want my brand to excel and just grow by not being, it's like, oh, Shank done got Hollywood on it, you know what I'm saying? He like he talking this, he talking that, It's like, no, like every time I spit or every time I make a track, whether it be party, whether it be real, whether it be, love song, anything, I want it to be real and have just the audience focus like, yo, like he's me.
He's that guy. Yeah.
It's like, yo, he's me. Like, I'm listening to this dude.
I feel like I'm walking in his shoes. He's walking in mine.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I really want. I mean, I can really, excuse my French, but I can really give a damn about the fame.
Okay.
Or you know what I'm saying, or any accolades or camaraderies like that. I just want people to feel me and understand who I am. And it's like, yo, I feel like you are me. We are one. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. That's relatable. I can definitely say that's relatable, man. And everybody that and I think that's one of the strongest sellers of music. One of the strongest selling points of music, I'll say, is the ability to be able to relate to the common man, because that's what you're gonna put it out there in front of. You know?
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying, with music today, man, it's very rare of that nowadays. I mean, I'm not hating on nobody's game. You know what I'm saying? I ain't throwing salt on nothing, but I mean, it's just lacking substance.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I want to bring that back, especially when I heard all the MeCap group.
Oh yeah.
They
inspire. They make you want to. They make you go in, don't they, boy?
Bruh, when I tell you, it switched my whole mindset.
Yeah, I dig it.
So even with being with MeCap, it just helps me accelerate and grow as an artist and to keep pushing. Feel what I'm saying?
That's dope. What are you majoring in school, bro?
Shout out to all my criminal justice majors out there, and double minor in American Studies and Economics. You know what I'm saying? All my business analysis out there. So
like you definitely got a good backup plan.
Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my mama, Lord Jesus, if she ever found out that Mama, I'm done with school for a minute, y'all probably never hear from me again.
So she's gonna come get you and put it on you, bro.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you, man. Well, again, man, I got to say, man, I like what you're doing, brother. You're definitely with a quality team. I like to get one more question out you, man, before I get my next guest in here, man. I'm gonna bring you back, man, in just a few, so you can light these mics up, man. And when I say light them up, man, you got to really give it your all, man, because we got 170 countries checking in ATL Web Radio. So they ain't going for no BS, bro. You know what I'm saying? They are not going for no BS. They will click another radio station if the shit is not hot. because it's 50,000 internet radios on Shoutcast alone. You can go over Blog Talk and catch another 100,000 internet radio shows. You can go over to Live 365 and catch another 60 or 70,000 internet radio stations. So, you know, it's a lot of competition, so you got to keep it hot for me, bro.
Already.
Can you promise me that you're going to keep it hot for me? I ain't got to worry about Skip, but you knew, man.
True. You know, first impressions, everything.
Yes,
you know what I'm
sir.
saying? I can't talk about it.
I'm going to bust your balls, man. We ATL Radio, so I'm just breaking balls, man. We good people, man. You know, you come in with this brother right here, you fan for life with me, man. You know what I'm saying? But the way it goes like this, man. ATL Web Radio is one of those spots, man, where I don't know how much you listen to it, but unless somebody is actually on the air live, broadcasting the show live on ATL Web Radio, you're not going to hear any Lil Wayne, you're not going to hear Jigga, you're not going to hear none of the cats that's getting that mainstream exposure, because ATL Web Radio is all about cats like you that's on your way to the top. Okay, so with that being said, the bar is a little higher here.
Right.
Simply because we have a lot we have to impress.
Right.
So I just want to I'm just kind of setting the stage, so when you come back here in a few minutes, you understand what we're dealing with.
Already.
Okay. Anything else, man, that you want to tell good people out there across the world? Any of the ATL Web Radio it's about Shank?
Man, let me tell y'all this real quick. First of all, y'all need to go follow me on every social media website. Instagram, Trackstar18, Trackstar18, Track No C. Twitter, Trackstar Bound. SoundCloud, y'all want to listen to all my latest songs, y'all, from my first project until now. SoundCloud.com/TrackShank. That's No C, Track Shank. That's it, my brother.
No doubt.
Shout out to ATL Radio, man.
No doubt. ATL Web Radio in the building, my boy Shank.
Already.
First time around, but I'm sure it won't be the last, brother. Again, it was my pleasure, man. I'm going to get ready to go into another MeCap record that I really like, man, and we're gonna drop it on this. This is a bit of MeCap hour, man. You know what I'm saying? And I know all of y'all have been enjoying it, man. But we're gonna get ready to rock my boy KB the Monster, man. We're gonna rock one of his the record that we had here.
Real.
Go ahead, man.
Real quick, man.
Go ahead, brother.
When we get this cipher going, man, I've been thinking about this beat that I've been wanting to murk for a minute, man. I'm gonna holler at you off the air, but I mean, like, I just had a thought about it. I'm like, man, let me see if I can go ahead and go in on it, man.
I'm gonna tell you, man, that's just part of the whole situation. I would really love to give you something that you've been thinking about wrecking for a long time, but I can't do it. I gotta just throw something at you. And you got to rip it, dog. No matter what it is.
That's fine.
You know what I'm saying? But in the future, we come back. I'll let you. If you pass the test today, you can pick what song you want to freestyle to next time you come through.
That's slick.
I mean, is that fair?
Oh, that's slick.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give a brother this opportunity to earn his keep around here, man.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
No doubt, man. So we're gonna get ready to go on my boy KB, man. Stupid, a record that definitely has done his thing right here, ATL Web Radio, man. Rose in the charts, man. Still feeling the effect right here, ATL Web Radio. This is my boy KB the Monster, out the MeCap family. And you heard it here first, man. Tell a friend, tune in. I'll be tuned.
Already.
Strolling at me, trying to get money and snow pals. My name all in your girl mouth. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's get ratchet. I'm what's cracking. When I'm in your city, girl, show me some titties. Yeah, cause I'm about that stupid. I don't care about your 2 cents. I'm ignorant for show, man, but I'm still getting the domain. This book is my domain. I'm about to go insane. I'm killing this music. Got everybody going stupid remix it. It's Disney. Moving on that business. I stepped in this game. I'm proof to get this change. Lifestyle critical. You going up. It was so I know how to do this. You see the world going stupid. Yeah, I'm from the music that I made. me stupid. Yeah, I make mistakes, but I'm not stupid. Now big paper cause I'm not stupid. All done of it, everybody's still stupid. Everybody's stupid. Here we go now, just turn me up. Just trying to get these money up. Yes, it's my time, and you gotta watch. I go harder than a shot of scotch. Burn so good, you hold your chest. I did my work, I'm a fast success. I got bills to pay and a lot to lose. Get out my way, I got a lot to prove. I am dumb. I got big hawks and brown crowds. I represent where I'm from, and I think that shit wants some. Bang, bang, John Witherspoon. I am a straight fool. We on different planets, man. I'm somewhere up on Neptune. Yeah, I'm the movie that don't make me stupid. Yeah, I make mistakes, but I'm not stupid. Now big paper cause I'm not stupid. All done of it, everybody's still stupid. Oh, stupid. Everybody's going your laps off the wall. Gonna shake that hands on the phone, my balls. Don't think about it, baby, just work it, girl. Work me on some problem, don't hurt me, girl. I'm going so damn hard, I can barely think. Your body, oh my God, I can barely paint. About 2 more seconds off that action, boy, just trying to get this stupid cash. Stupid swift, yeah, I'm trying to get super real. This right here is a super hit, and I need me to take that stupid, yeah. I like that right there, bring that there right here. I know what to do with it, I'm about that stupid, yeah. Fuck the movie that don't make me stupid. Yeah, I make mistakes, but I'm not stupid. Now big paper cause I'm not stupid. All done of it, everybody's still stupid.
Fresh off the road and I'm kinda tired. Everybody knows that I got that fire. My vision so crystal. You are superficial. I am so official. You cannot get with me. I'm the lead the competition. Backspace, man. I get it poppin' like acne. A sin like that line, I'm gon' sin. I got this here, so don't trip. I'm just making these hits. I'ma go there, I'ma go in. I'ma make them all the bullshit. I will not stop, I won't quit. I'm on top of my shit. Shaking them up like a pin. I'm just trying to get to the top. Out here chasing my guap. Bro, you gon' get some of this cop. And I'm shaking the spot. I just get a lick, I'm about to say something. But they want to just say something. I'm trying to dodge these baby, but they say something. I gotta get this baby, but they say something. I just get a lick, I'm about to say something. But they want to just say something. I'm trying to dodge these baby, but they say something. I gotta get this baby, but they say something. I be with some movers and shakers. Think I'm a punk, you have a rude ass awakening. They say life is what you make it. I'm just trying to take it somewhere that you can't, bruh. That don't mean you need to hate, bruh. I'm just trying to make my payday. Come through the spotlight, we're shaking. And you know I'm fried, I'm straight bacon. I think next week I'ma take a vacation. Where I'm about to go now. It don't matter, everywhere I go, it goes down. I don't know what it is, but I shine bright. Laws get behind me, I'ma shake them like dice. I just get a lick, I'm about to say something. But they want to just say something. to dodge these men before they say, before they say. So I gotta get this bread before they say, before they say. If you all about your dough, let me see you shake. Make it shake. Drop it to the floor, baby, make it shake. Make it shake. You just said you a lick, man, make it shake. Make it shake. You looking super thick, I wanna see you shake it. Shake, shake it, shake, shake it, shake, shake it, shake, shake it, shake.
Brand new family to fuck.
Shake it, shake, shake it, shake, shake.
Shout out y'all ladies out there to shake some.
What's shake, 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 I just get a lick, I'm about to shake. I'm about to shake some. Girl, you super thick, want you to shake some, shake some. I'm trying to dodge these men before they shake, before they shake some. I gotta get this bread before they shake, before they shake some. I just get a lick, I'm about to shake, I'm about to shake some. Girl, you super thick, want you to shake some, shake some. I'm trying to dodge these men before they shake, before they shake some. I gotta get this bread before they shake, before they shake some.
She need a protection, protecting from love and infection. Something like a body. Hey, someone to protect.
And if she let me get it, bitch, you won't forget it. For my big cousins and uncle shit, that's where I get it. That player song with the favorite sex, stone cold. Uncle right her sundress, I want her, she gon' go. She tried love a couple times, but that was a fail. The one she loved fucked her over, her heart tough as nails. Throwing back all of the suckers that she really in. She waiting on the real manicure, you're a fill-in. King of that fly shit, I'm the heir to the throne. CDI supply hits, you ain't gotta skip a song. She tell me she wanna be the reason I don't sleep alone. And she wanna be the reason that I leave them freaks alone. It's on, cause it's on, and it's on. And baby tell me that it's on, cause there's no reason to hide it going wrong. And ain't no reason you should be sleeping alone. But just don't tell me you love me, cause as far as that goes, I ain't rushing. I decided I'ma let it come to me. Sometimes you find things you're not looking, you're not looking. Just be smarter with your heart and learn when not to use it. Cause everybody that you meet, intentions ain't the purest. When he left you, he left the void, and now you tryna fill it. But you got a broken heart, and time's the only thing can heal it. And I can't spare that much time, but listen, while I'm present, you should let me use this time to just help you forget it. If you receive my notion, baby, we can get it cracking. And if it get wet as the ocean, I could be the cracking section like a monster. You deserve a sponsor. Sexy motherfucker, make me hate to use a condom. I'm the fresh prince, so ain't no telling what she will do. Even if your wife was in bed, she wouldn't feel me. Cause it's on, and it's on. And baby, tell me that it's on, cause there's no reason to hide it going wrong. And ain't no reason you should be sleeping alone. But just don't tell me you love me, cause as far as that goes, I ain't rushing. I decided I'ma let it come to me. Sometimes you find things you're not looking, you're not looking.
Girl, you just need some company to take away the hurt you've been feeling. I never make a promise or guarantee that I'll love you forever, love you forever. But if you keep this up, I'm a bodyguard, that body. If you keep this up, I'ma finish what you started. If we keep this up, everything goes out the window. In fact, your heart in love, it's so good you can't get enough. White flag up, your body surrender. Wait a minute, white flag up, your body surrender. Body surrender. White flag up, your body surrender. White flag up, your body surrender.
Cause it's on, and it's on. And baby, tell me that it's on, cause there's no reason to hide it going wrong. And ain't no reason you should be sleeping alone. But just don't tell me you love me, cause as far as that goes, I ain't rushing. Cause I decided I'ma let it come to me. Sometimes you find things you're not.
More of that kneecap funk. And it just keeps getting better and better, man. I'm definitely proud to be working with the brother Uncle Jams. And I'm also very proud to be working with the sister that if you're watching this live on Ustream, you can visualize right now. She goes by the name of T, Miss T Hill. And Miss T Hill has actually met up with us just past Wednesday, I think it was. Or was that Thursday? Was it Wednesday or Thursday? Thursday, yeah. We were at the Atlanta Heat 2 movie premiere. And we noticed that Miss Hill had a very, very interesting magazine that she has been putting together here for a little time. And we want to talk to her about it and see what's exactly going on. First off, welcome to ATL Web Radio, T.
Thank you, ATL Radio. You rock.
No doubt. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And you know what? I want to say this, T. You are inspiration to me and a lot of other people. I've been on the verge of putting together ATL Web Mag for quite some time, and just seeing clean independent presentations such as the Model Call magazine I'm holding up here. I'm gonna bring it up a little closer to y'all after we go back to some music, but it's very clean look, very clean magazine, and I want you to first off tell us a little bit about yourself and how you came to bring Model Call magazine to the world, sweetheart.
Okay, well, my name is Tiffany Hill. I'm originally from Tallahassee, Florida.
T-Town.
Yeah, so I served in the military. I was medically retired.
Okay.
From the military.
What branch?
I was in the Army.
All right. All right.
Yeah, so I served in Desert Storm.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Had fun in the sun.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was raised up in low-income housing, aka the project.
Okay.
You know, so my dad always taught us about survival.
Amen.
And community, because my dad was a big community advocate. Well, he still is a big community advocate and stuff. So I learned a lot from that. My mom is pretty crafty and everything. We always was like a think outside of the box type family anyway.
Yeah.
So once I got out of the military, during the military, it was a big battle for me because of my weight, my size.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
and then as well, you're female.
Yeah, I mean, I can kick butt and all the physical, training and all that kind of stuff, but it still was a thing about meeting their requirements.
Right.
So then I got into modeling and everything and discovered that there was a plus size model size. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna
So you
try
do the
that.
modeling too?
Yeah, I kind of took a little step back once I started the magazine.
Okay.
Because the whole concept of the magazine, the idea that came up was, we do a lot of shows.
Okay.
And
Model calls, runways.
Yeah, fashion shows.
I
We do
got
a
you.
lot of fashion shows.
I got you.
And there are times where, people just can't pay you, because
That's
the
right.
money isn't coming in like that.
Right.
And so they said, well, it's for exposure.
Exposure.
And so we like, okay, and then it's your passion. You love what you do, so you do it anyway. And
That's
then
right.
you try to support the designers that are trying to, showcase their product, their garments.
Okay.
So I just thought that, what can I do to not only help myself, but to help my fellow sisters and brothers that are out there trying to do this type of stuff.
Cool.
So originally the magazine started out for just really like seeking models, but as time evolved and went on, I thought about the whole community thing.
Okay.
And because there are models in the community.
That's right.
Meaning role models.
Role models,
Or you're
amen.
a model citizen.
Right.
You got a model business.
Right.
So basically the model.
You feature all that in Model Call?
Yeah. So the
That is dope.
Yeah, because
The concept is just stupid. I love that.
Yeah, we all
In a
are
good way,
here
of
for
course.
each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. 'Cause if I model and I'm wearing a designer's garment and you own a store, we can all.
We all connect. We all part of the same gang.
Exactly.
Remember that song? We all in the same gang? The West Coast, Stop the Violence deal, like we did on the East Coast. We had, what was the East Coast when MC Light and all them was on? Self-Destruction.
Yeah, self-destruction.
Yeah, so
That's
they
right.
did something similar on the West Coast. It was we all in the same gang. All them Ice-T and Humpty Hump was all on it.
Oh yeah. That was. Oh my God. That was
Yeah, I'm hip hop, baby. I'm hip hop.
Right?
Yes. So, Model Call magazine. How long have you been in existence?
Well, February made a year.
Awesome.
Yeah, so when I came
Awesome.
out with the magazine, the whole point of it was not to come out like a new magazine.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I take pride in what I do. Quality versus quantity is more important to me.
Oh yeah, and the quality's on point. You hit it on the head there.
Yeah, so I want to make sure that it looks neat, nice and clean, and just really represent everyone in a more uplifting light and inspirational.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up, T. So, tell me about T, the individual. I mean, I know you just told me, you brought me up to speed as far as what got you into the model call scenario to wanting to build the magazine. But I mean, as a person, what are your other things that you like to be a part of? What type of situations do you like to be a part of?
Well, I like doing stuff like this.
Really?
Talking to people.
Yeah.
Doing consultations. People.
Okay.
I have a lot of people.
Helping people.
Right. Just
I love
basically community. Community is what it's all about. Just if you can change someone's life or be a great inspiration.
Right.
For me, coming up, I battled a long time with my complexion.
Right.
So, to the point where I actually took like about a gallon of bleach and put it in my
Black
bath
is
water.
beautiful.
I know, but when you're
They
young,
try to fool us. When we're young, they try to fool us.
Yeah, and it's not just. It's my own people.
That's right.
Your own race,
That's
and
right.
that's where I got all the criticism from the name calling and all of that. So.
And I never really understood how serious that was until I watched School Days.
Really? No, it's very serious, especially to us that have been in that predicament.
Right.
Because you get so tired of hearing that, and you start, in a sense, you start believing that, oh my God, what's wrong with me? My hair is kinky, I'm dark skinned, and everything. So that it took a lot for me to really come out. I hid it very well, even from my family. They didn't even know. And when they read something that I wrote, it was like a shock. Like we didn't even know that. And
So this is something that you kind of kept hidden inside for a long time.
Exactly, and it's something that my dad, my sister was like, you could have came to us and told us, we would have.
Are those crochet earrings?
Yeah, they are.
Oh my God! I got a little crochet. I got a little crochet hat that I like to wear, and I don't have it on me right now.
Well,
but
I'll tell you what.
I love that. I love that. Oh my God!
Thank you. I usually wear my crochet yarn glasses.
Okay.
But tonight I'm not wearing because I'm wearing another designer's crochet stuff, and I didn't want people to confuse it.
Right, go clash.
But but I do have to shout out to Necessaries by Rocky.
Is he local in Atlanta?
Yes, she is.
Where can they go see him?
Trend Steppers. You can for the glasses, you can follow her on Facebook. You can look her up on Facebook.
Okay.
This young lady, I just kind of ran into her, the one that did these earrings with the little purse to match. I just kind of ran into her in the West End.
Wow.
Just bought it. Everybody get their hustle on.
Yes, ma'am, for sure.
Yeah.
So, as far as Model Call Magazine is concerned, and for all the people that's checking us out live, listening to us live, make sure y'all go and follow her on Model Call Mag, at Model Call Mag, excuse me. Is there a website for Model Call Magazine?
Yes, it's modelcallmag.com.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. They can go in. Can it actually is like an e-zine of the actual magazine?
Yeah, they can actually click on a link it'll take you to like the distributor page and
the current
be able to
issue.
view. Yeah, they can view all the back issues and everything as well.
First I got a couple of different questions that really the people need to know. How can an aspiring model, whether it be a role model, whether it be a style model, whether it be a fashion designer, how can they get involved with Model Call Magazine? How can they get to you so they can be displayed?
Well, they can always email me at models@modelcallmag.com.
Okay.
They can inbox me on Facebook on the Model Call Mag Facebook page.
Okay.
But I tell people when you come, to me about showcasing you, featuring you, or whatever. I'm about quality.
Right.
So make sure that you have top quality pictures.
Amen.
I don't need to see the everyday pictures. I'm very unique.
Right.
I like outside of the box type stuff. So I need for my stuff to be clean and to be different. I tell people, think think about Vogue. You know, what would you submit to Vogue? So submit that to me.
To you. I hear that. I hear
Don't
that.
submit me something that's, you know,
Yeah. It's
no,
gotta be.
no other magazine wants.
Right. I dig that. I dig that.
Yeah, so
The Atlantan that wants to pick up Model Car Magazine, how would they go about doing so?
well, they can order it online. As of right now, it's offered online.
That's
So
awesome.
yeah, and so it's actually offered where you can view it online. You can do a digital download, and
Awesome.
then you can order. As you can see, it is printed. So
Right. How much does it cost to order?
the order fee is $11.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's a good fee. I like that. That gives you a lot of room to breathe.
Exactly.
Yeah, that gives you a lot of room. That's beautiful. So you're change. You're one of the people that I call a game changer because you're coming in doing something different. When someone first gets I know myself when I first when I first looked at it, I'm thinking, well, this is a book or a magazine that's catered toward a runway model. But you've come here, you elaborated that this is for the role model, the model for the citizen, for the human being. And I dig that. That's so deep because you have the opportunity to shine light on so many different situations.
Right.
What are some of the things that you specialize in exhibiting? What are some of the things that you know that when you see it, you bite, you say, I gotta have that type of scenarios, I guess I would say.
I would say as far as like the industry itself, like sometimes I would go to shows and I may see makeup. Like someone's makeup is just flawless.
Right.
Like it's just one of those wow moments. Like so I'll usually kind of gravitate to that and say, hey, who did your makeup?
Right.
You know, how do I contact them?
Okay.
You know, I look for out of the ordinary type stuff. You know, so if I see someone with, you know, a type of apparel, a garment, and I'm like, wow, I can dig that. You know, I hear certain sound, like, you know, you get new artists coming out or trying to come out every time, and you know, sometimes I go from country to jazz to classical. I mean, all of that, hard rock. I love it all.
Awesome.
You know, if it appeals to me, if somebody has a story to tell, I want to tell it.
Yeah.
But I want them to be very inspirational to, you know, the people that are trying to be like them. Because just when you think that you're really just starting out, you're probably still above a level where someone else is still trying to get to.
That's right.
You know, or it's just a thought in their mind, and then they see you, and they're like, "Oh my God, I wanna be like this person."
Right.
You know, I wanna make it to that point, but I wanna know how I make it there. You know, what did this person go through? And that's why Model Car Magazine is also like a marketing tool.
Right.
You know, so it is a tool for the person that's on the cover. That's their portfolio. So they could take it, and if you have clients, you can share your information. Everything about you is right there for them to see.
That's
you
what's
know,
up.
the models or actors or entertainers. You know, it has your bio, your interview. I mean, everything is in there. Even your resume.
Q&A style interviews.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Q&A, your resume is in there. I mean, everything.
That's
so
dope.
when you walk into either whether it be a casting, a production company, radio station, you say, hey,
check me out.
Here's my CD. Check me out in Model Car Magazine.
That's dope. I like
everything they need to know about you is in there, and it's in there classy.
I want to do some things with you, event wise, and putting some things together. I like the way you think, T, and I definitely just from talking to you the other night at the movie premiere, I made my mind up. I definitely want to deal with this sister, and then your due diligence as to make sure that we were able to make this all happen tonight. This even makes more show, makes me say, this is a sister we want on the team. You're an ally, and I dig your spirit, sister. You definitely got a good, genuine spirit, and that's lovable. That's definitely lovable.
Thank you.
No doubt. Now, let me ask you this: as far as music is concerned, who are some of your favorite artists right now?
Right now, well, I always love T.I.
You like T.I.? Okay.
Yes, I love T.I.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, I love Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick, oh yeah, he's on a rise.
Yeah, and I like what's Oh my goodness. The white female.
Look, not Lord.
No, not her. Well, she's good too.
Yeah. I really just been peeping her here lately, but
yeah, it's the one that's got the track out now. I forget. Oh my God, that is so bad. Katy Perry.
Katy Perry, okay.
Yeah, I like Katy Perry.
Yeah, I haven't really got a whiff of Katy yet, but I keep hearing good things about her.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely believing that.
And Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga's on top of it. Yeah,
Lady Gaga is good. She's hot right now.
Yeah, she's definitely hot.
You know, yeah. So it's
not afraid to create. I love people that aren't afraid to like truly create.
Exactly. Me either. I love that.
Yeah.
So and Janelle Monáe.
Right.
I love her.
You kind of got the Janelle thing going at the head of that.
Always get
and in your editorial picture, I was like, wow, she got the Janelle. And there's a whole different style.
Yeah, I get lettucey a lot. I'm going to tell you a funny story. I had a picture done by Mr. James C. Lewis, who's with N3K photography, and we did this photo shoot with a lady who has clothing in Bell Secrets over in Greenbelt Mall. So I went out and took a photo, and I brought it back to her. She thought I was joking when I said, hey, if I buy these clothes and take a picture in them, will you put my picture up? And she said, yeah. So when I came back.
You over in the mall?
Yeah, when I came back.
Get on out of here, T.
And opened it up, she was like, oh my gosh. She just kind of like started tearing up. She was like, you really came back, because people say that a lot and they don't stick, keep their word.
Right.
But she was like, and I was thinking that she would just put it up in the store. She said, well, I'm going to put this in my front window. So she really did. She put it in the front window. And
so you have one of those faces that people around the Southwest Atlanta might know.
Might recognize.
That's dope.
It depends on if I keep my hair like this or if I turn it to.
Yeah, because you was told it was laid back the other night.
I know.
Yeah. You walked in, I was like, that's T. Yeah, that's T.
Even Janine, I threw her off because, when she sees me, my hair is like this. But even that night at the premiere, she was totally thrown off.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the lady, the owner, she was like, hey, these two little ladies came in, older ladies, and they were like, hey, where's that poster that you had up there? And then when they came in, and she was like, what poster are you talking about? She said it was in the front window. And she said, oh, let me go get it. She had went and got it, and the ladies thought I was lettucey. So one of the ladies came back to show her friend that was with her to see lettucey.
Wow.
So yeah.
Define that. What is that? What is that actually? What is the meaning of that?
Lettucey.
Lettucey
is a singer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's a singer.
Oh, she thought that you was her.
She thought that I was her.
Oh, that's deep.
Yeah, so she was like, she'll love the compliment, but no, that's not lettuce.
Yeah. You're T Hill.
Yes, I am.
And you're all T Hill.
That's
I dig
right.
that.
Yeah, all day, every day.
Yeah, no doubt. T, I read through your editorial just before we went on the air live here, and I was reading about some of the stuff, some of your personal stuff that you put out, and you were speaking about some of the gun laws that we have currently. And I kind of want to get your insight on. I was just reading about a week ago that they're speaking right now a lot about felons actually being able to stand their ground. In other words, if a felon his ground is being threatened, then he can actually shoot someone and defend himself and not have to go and pay the consequences for having a weapon as a convicted felon, which is kind of catch-22. But I wanted to get your insight on that because of what you wrote here in your editorial.
Yeah, well, it's a double-edged sword, especially for someone who's already a felon, because
they're not even supposed to be around these guns.
Right, you're not supposed to.
But it's like they're supposed to be.
Well, what do you do? Well, you might want to get you a good buddy that got one.
Or learn some self-defense.
Right.
Take some karate classes.
Well, you can do all the karate you want, but that ain't gonna stop no bullet.
Well,
I don't care what you say.
The thing is, and this is the thing, I've always been taught. My father was always a very firm teacher in it. Living by the sword, you can also die by it. Yeah. The thing about possessing a gun in any battle is losing that possession of the gun during that battle becomes that double-edged sword. Now, you're having to depend upon your actual what you can do.
Right.
And with that being said, it's just like one of those things that a person can actually, I've been a strong advocate for martial arts and self-defense for a long time. I haven't studied, I haven't partaken in classes, but I do plan to do so very soon here. With my good brother Grandmaster Percy over here at Tang Sudo Karate, but Crossland Karate. But I would like to say that I just think that because so many people bring into situations how damaging the gun can be. But when you really think about it, you got so many masters and so many just people that are very well with self-defense that they can actually be able to de-arm an individual and be able to do what they need to do so they can defend themselves. And that's the other thing that is just it has to be adhered to and understood that when you bring that gun, if you don't know what you're doing with it, it can become a serious situation.
Yeah, and my dad, one thing my dad always said: if you pull a gun out, you better use it.
Yeah, and you use some guns over in Desert Storm, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you know how to shoot.
Requirement.
You know how to shoot.
Oh yeah, I shoot now.
What's your favorite gun?
Well, actually, I like the little P380. Yeah.
380s ain't no joke. They put a hole in your ass too.
Yeah, you can hide it.
Oh Lord.
You can hide it very well.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
T, it's just it's so much that you have to offer. Let's say I'm a business owner and I would like to promote my business through your magazine. Is there are the articles and the things you write about hand selected, or can a person actually come to you and buy into the situation so they can be represented by the situation?
Yeah, there's certain cases where I have handpicked people, or businesses to highlight. But then there are some that will reach out to me, and you can do buy-in,
right.
But like I tell people, just because there's a price attached to it, don't necessarily mean that it buys you in.
Gotcha.
Because I definitely
got to be quality, like you said.
I read about the company. I find out exactly what you're doing because there's too many scam artists. There's
oh
too
my
many
goodness.
people out there doing crazy
oh my
stuff,
goodness.
So I don't want to get into all of that.
Yeah, and the other thing is when you display that kind of stuff, especially in something as prolific as a magazine, they tend to think that you're a part of that or that you have some affiliation with it.
Right.
And then if so I dig where you're coming from. That's really cool. That's really cool that you actually do the due diligence and research to make sure you're dealing with quality people.
Right. Exactly.
I dig that.
Exactly.
I dig that.
That's the same. I tell models, entertainers. I really do look at Facebook. I do look at a lot of social media. So I see, people don't understand that what you put out there, everybody can see it. Even the types of pictures you put out, people can see it. There's some stuff that you cannot erase. So you really have to think about okay, who may be really looking at my page?
Right.
Because I do. And if I see crazy stuff,
you out of there.
Yeah.
I dig it.
You can't even there's no need
not even halfway sideways.
Right. Yeah.
I feel you because you just don't want to get involved in any riffraff.
No, because my brand, that's
the brand is everything, baby.
Yeah,
that's
no
right. doubt. No doubt.
That's right.
I like the slogan "Where your beauty is our brand." I dig that.
Yeah, thank you. And that's about beauty within.
Yeah.
Most people
the inner self, your inner self.
In the face. It's about inner face, like your beauty of your business, like where your heart is. You got heart. You push your business. You push your heart. You just be good for people, not trying to scam people out of stuff. I've been scammed.
I hear that. And in Atlanta, and I tell people all the time, especially my independent artists, before you spend any money, because at the end of the day, man, when it comes to being promoted, when it comes to somebody allowing you their platform to expose yourself, you wanna. and this is just being very for real. You want to do all the research you can. I tell people I make sales calls on a daily basis, and before I have anybody, because a lot of people they hear my sales pitch and they want to jump right in. But I tell them, I say, hey man, before you make any kind of moves, go ahead and do your research on us. Go find out all about us, and then if you're happy with what you see, come back and give us, come on and break bread so we can go and get moving, doing whatever it is we need to do for you. Right. But just because Atlanta has become so oversaturated when it comes to the music business and when it comes to the entertainment world, right. So many people are trying to feed off of it, and it just makes it a rough situation for the real people that are trying to help people out here. Exactly. It makes it real hard for us. Exactly. The scrutinization is just so ridiculous. But I got a tight schedule, T. Okay. I do want to welcome you back. To do some co-hosting maybe with me sometime in the near future.
It'll be my pleasure.
I figured it would be. I figured it would. And it'll be mine as well to have you, sister. Thank you. But I also would like to find out, before I let you go, are there any, first off, when we can expect the new edition of Model Call, and then as well, are there any upcoming model, or should I say, fashion shows that we can that you're a part of that are coming up soon here in the local area or anywhere else in the wild blue yonder that you want to tell people about?
Yes, the next issue coming up will be the May and June issue, and we actually have a beautiful young lady that's going to be on the cover. Not going to say her name right now, but and then there are some shows that are coming up. Probably too many to name right now.
Well, give us a good handful. Give us the favorite five. Your fave five.
Well, okay. I got a shout out to Full Figure Fashion Week. It's coming up.
Oh, man, I love full figure women.
Yeah, that's going to be in New York. So there's a lot of ladies that I model with. They're going to be probably, if they're selected, maybe in that show. So, keeping my fingers crossed for them. But Full Figure Fashion Week is the next big show that is coming up.
Okay. When is that?
That will be in June. That's in New York. There's other local shows that are going to be here. Like on the 26th, there is GB Model Agency. It's going to be doing something. I have my friend, fellow model Jackie Turner. She's gonna be doing something on the 26th.
Jackie Turner, okay.
Yeah, sweet young lady. We kind of been, working together and everything. But she's doing her thing, doing big things. Yeah.
No doubt. That's what. And you gotta associate yourself with people that are moving and shaking for real out here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Especially when you're breaking in and you're still fairly new here in the A doing your thing. So, you sound like you're in the right circles. Sister, I would definitely like to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule.
Well, thank you.
To blessing us with an appearance here on ATL Web Radio. For all the ATL Web Radioites out there across the planet, I'd definitely like to extend the gratitude. And again, I'd like to welcome you back. Anytime you have anything coming up that you want to tell people about, you come on back around. Even if you can't make it around, give us a phone call so we can make it go, so we can put it out there to the people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I also like to get you to put me together a Model Call mag commercial so I can put it into the rotation so we can help expose this thing a little more stronger.
Okay.
And we take it we'll work together and take this thing to the next level, sister.
Most definitely. That's what it's all about.
No doubt. I just kind of slight hinted at her about helping me out with a little co-host, and so that'll kind of help her cut her teeth so she'll be a little more comfortable when she gets ready to put that show into effect here. Yeah, we got to do the Model Call show.
That's right, where your beauty is your brand.
Already. I love it. I love it. So once again, sister, I want to thank you, and I invite you to hang out. We're finna have a major hip hop. If you like hip hop, they finna go in here in a second.
They about to go in.
Yeah, and it's gonna be 100. It's gonna be some of that good stuff.
Okay.
Also, with in the network and the circle is a little small tonight, but the brother right here, Uncle Jams. If you haven't had a chance to talk to him, he has some of the most prolific young independent artists that I have seen thus far, and he is shaping and guiding these people. So you definitely would want to, mix it with this brother and maybe talk about how you guys can collaborate on some things. He's all over the place, and I literally mean that, everywhere. So, keep doing what you're doing, sister.
Thank you.
You're an inspiration to me.
Thank you.
No doubt. So we here at ATL Web Radio live on the early Saturday Night Heat edition. I'm about to bring my good brother Uncle Jams to the mic. So y'all enjoy some more of this good music, and I will be right back in about 5. Atlwebradio.com. For all my people out there that's on the social networks, all my Twitter fam, all my Facebookers, my MySpacers, my Instagrammers, my YouTubers, my Ustreamers, my Ning Thingers, whatever you're social networking on, man, I want to welcome you and thank you for tuning in to ATL Web Radio tonight, man. It's definitely been a great night. It's a beautiful situation, and we just striving to get better and better and better. Right now, I'm about to get ready to drop one of these records on y'all, man, and I have been feeling for quite some time, man. This is my old partner, man. He just dropped a brand new one, man. I'm waiting on the brand new record. It's called 36 for the 22. But this right here is Boston George by my boy Kalo. And right after this, man, we're gonna have Uncle Jams on the mic.
So fast, see them blow my man. Blow that donut. My partner Fino told me, Kalo keep it real, hood and they all gon' know that. Cop a private plane, fly to San Diego. A couple bricks, man, I stack them up like Lego. Got a glad plug, I call that plug Diego. An ounce go for now, if you show Lego, my ego. Monopoly money, what you saying, I done done it. Like Uncle Benny, babe, on sprint, ready, titty money. Boston George, I'm really about to blow this shit. Boston George, I'm really about to blow this shit. Boston George, I'm really about to blow this shit. 100 grand, I'm about to say, hit the mall and blow that shit. Boston George, Boston George, Boston George, Boston George, Boston George. 100 grand, I'm about to say, right, hit the mall and blow that shit. Yeah, I'm really high, I'm flying through the cloud and shit. Roll the cushion, blow that shit up like a terrorist. G5 in the sky, I'm rolling G6. Trying to get my money. They ain't seen me shit, I'm Lambo'd up like a superstar. Bank account, black card, FNBCG, we bang. That money say black card, gang. Retarded stupid how I blow the tank. Just drop of a damn, how I shoot the brain. Jeffrey Dahmer, how I eat the game. Cocaine, how I numb the frame. Even with the traffic, I'm the one to blame. Polo down like a college man. 38 frames like C. Urkel. Boy, the spray with a red girl. Back my phone with some gold that'll kill the herbs. In for the money, we up in the bitch. Nigga VP with that money shit. Free the pop, we the pop that shit. Boston George, I'm really about to blow this shit. Boston George, I'm really about to blow this shit. Boston George, I'm really about to blow this shit. 100 grand, I'm about to say, hit the mall and blow that shit. Boston George, Boston George, Boston George, Boston George, Boston George, Boston George. 100 grand, I'm about to say, right, hit the mall and blow that shit.
Yeah.
Blow that shit.
You better believe it.
Blow that shit.
Shout out to Fat Money Sex Records.
Blow that shit.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I would like to welcome you to the Kneecap Ride.
Come along for the kneecap ride.
We about to go, y'all.
This lyrical
on
affair
long ride.
Nothing less than great.
And I got the man responsible for it all right here with me. Watch this now when you stream. Y'all be blocked.
It's all the dream. Now ladies keep calling me. All these tweets from my thousands of fans that follow me, applauding me. My apology to all my G's and all my freaks. Lately I ain't had time to speak. Built the empire while my foundation was private weak. Honestly, I never needed to copy me, so I could keep you
You rappers been obsolete. I circle where I can reach me capping all that, obviously. I'm rocking with the Mika. Connected. Somebody better tell him. Somebody better tell him. So when you hear the beat, rock with me. So when you hear the beat, rock with me. When you see me, give me a ball like you miss me. Shawty love me bang like she gonna lose it. Lights, camera, action, superstar status, add it up, do the fraction. Cause we cool. Don't get stupid, cause player we fool. See this whole camera is turned up, and you really get to yourself turned up. I need you to be turned up. Can you do that for me? Let's keep it your hatred and all your jealousy, no sympathy. It's in me with phony fakers, especially the nerds and me quitting the haters, getting the best of me. I'm something different, they gon' get up, send the best of me, hitting the fact that even those lines that put the skinny rhyme with a vintage team, they grinds by any means. Lines stuck on our brains, relentless and mass beef. For say Skip City, KB Paris and LOE. And don't get it confused, yeah, cause we ain't nothing like them other guys. So come along for the kneecap ride. Come along for the kneecap ride. Jealousy is a weak emotion. You can't despise what you feel. So once you realize that it's real, you're welcome on this kneecap ride. Come along for the kneecap ride. That's right, alright. I guarantee until I die. LOPS loyalty over everything's my reply. Word.
Hey, word, tell them other cats they better merge. Thinking they can go against us, man, they must have lost their nerve. King, bring energy to all things. We working on these crossovers, can't have it with the James Track. They break us up, sleeping on us, we wake them up. Competition and in our vision. Religion will break me. Up my squad about to line them up. Your time is up.
Down to what? Ride to the death of us.
Milwaukee, how we stacking bucks. Turn up.
Turn out for what?
Your team is so imbalanced, bro. We young.
I know about us.
I dare y'all to challenge us.
They say we thirsty, we just wanna be heard. Tell the engineer to take that auto-tune on my words. I ain't rapping just for fun, I just murder for beat. It's popularity to you, but I'm just trying to be the family. I gotta make them believe. Pull Nelson on the game, I can't allow them to breathe. Everybody wanna shine, they don't work for the glory. You telling lies about your life, it's the kneecap story.
And we got you don't hate on me, it's MECAP. Let me show you already know we gon' shut it down. Baby, nothing like the other guys. Baby, you won't find another spot like mine.
And don't get it confused, yeah, cause we ain't nothing like them other guys. So come along for the kneecap ride. Come along for the kneecap ride. Jealousy is a weak emotion. You can't despise what you feel. So once you realize that it's real, you're welcome on this kneecap ride. Come along for the kneecap ride. Let's ride.
I'm not at the top. I'm right here in the middle with my grind.
I came back at the right time.
Me kept it too deep.
Yeah.
A family full of bees, and I'm the only sheep. So I stand tall on my heels, and if I fall, I'ma fall down in these heels. Get back up, walk it out in these heels. Back to the money and the grind with my heel.
I've never grown up, wildin' out in the streets. Yeah, little knucklehead boy, yeah, that was me. I got the battle boots, broken, call me Scarface. I'ma keep it real, I done came a long way. I'm really glad to be here, and I'm proud to say I'm proud. I'm ready for that dude, hey, quit playing. I can't complain at all, gotta be thankful for what I got. So I'ma give it all I got. Yes, sir. It's got plans and me can't make it north in the city. Ain't nothing dead here but two bands that compliment my swag, correct riches. Yeah, I'm sitting pretty on sixes, I'm highly favored. Plus my rhyme pattern is so I be listening, so nothing scripted. But the verse rehearsed when dispersed. Loaded vocals like I really been up in here before. So you know, this big head, I make your girl hit the flow. Everything I say go, so you know I'm a pro. And don't get it confused. Cause we ain't nothing like them other guys. So come along for the kneecap ride. Come along for the kneecap ride. Emotion, you can't despise what you feel. So once you realize that,
Yeah. We right back at you, man. We riding with Mecat, man. Mecat doing the damn thing, and I have the positive genius, not the evil genius, but the positive genius that has put all of this good music, production, and artistry together into one brand, and it's been just doing this damn thing, giving it to the world. I'd like to introduce to you the seasoned veteran, Mr. Uncle James. What's going on, my brother? How you doing?
What's going on with you, DJ? How are you tonight in the ATL?
Oh man, we really good, man. Can I get just a little closer to that, man? Better yet, let me do this. I need to hear everything you say, because you everything you say is so important. So we're gonna kill
How
that
about right now? Is that better?
Yeah, no, that's perfect, man. We're gonna do it today there, because I need to make sure that everybody hears everything that you say and the dialogue that we're going to create here. Because first off, man, you have been in the music business for a long time.
Yeah, I've been in here about 5 weeks. Yeah, I've been doing this thing officially since the 70s.
Yes, sir.
In the 70s, I've seen a lot of changes, a lot of things come and go, you know?
Yes, sir.
Some of it good, some of it bad, some of it ugly.
No doubt. And in that, man, you have now in the 2000s have opened up a scenario for young, aspiring and very talented artists to be able to display their talents and their creativity with the Mecat family, man. And I think that's such a beautiful thing, man.
Well, basically, MECAP stands for Musical Entertainment Consulting and Production. And I like to work with artists that get it, that are willing to listen, willing to learn. Sometimes I have to part ways with people that want to do it their own way, and their way is not necessarily the way in which I like for things to be done. So what I do in those particular cases, I wish them well when they want to do it their way. Because one of the things that I came to a complete epiphany in 2013 in January, where I decided I don't care how much somebody wants to pay me for consulting or for my knowledge, I can't deal with ratchet music.
Okay.
Because our African American culture is very important to me, and we have to pass on a legacy